Talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does, then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
Anything. If you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So
cool
you're saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
You got
Damn.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still out of
for
shit.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now.
I
probably
am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny. And I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim. And I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously. And that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of their next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know.
Panic, you monster. But you didn't put me on because you want to talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think these both of his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. There's a lot of guys, strikers, that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like, Judo Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And, however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. He's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad
die?
would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Welcome, one and all, to episode 187, Bro Plata 23 and BBP.
Took you 1 second to fuck up.
Why?
1 second. You said 187. It's 178.
178. Okay, I have dyslexia, Tim. How do you feel now?
Fuck you, Ray. That's how I feel.
Okay. Are you going to make fun of a dyslexic? Thank you, John209, showing up. 2 joints is in the chat. We have people coming in. Absolutely nothing happened in the world of MMA this weekend. Nothing happened. Nothing. It was a quiet weekend, and we'll be talking about everything that went down.
So you're telling me no one of merit got punched in the face, is what you're saying? No one got hit in the face this weekend.
No one decided to open up the Power Slap League early. All right, nobody
That's the
decided.
worst part about this is he just started the Power Slap League.
I know.
Look what I learned, bitch. That's what he said.
We'll talk about Dana White slapping his wife in Mexico. The MMA host talked
Is it already under the rug? I think it's already under the rug. It's done, and we've moved on. I think.
You know what? I'm honestly gonna say this. I respect JBM for something she said during that, which is like she defended Dana in a slight way. It was an interesting podcast.
I'm sure it's one of those things that you and I could not say word for word and get the same looks. Like I feel like it would be.
No, it's only a woman that
was
can
it. At
say
least
what
he owned
she
up
said.
to it. Was that it? Well, you know what though? I will say this: most people's move is just deny, no matter what. Like how many people have ever owned up to it?
Oh God,
dude! Even people who got caught on tape have not owned up to it. Like even like Ray Rice was like, "What? It wasn't me. What?"
Question for the Bro panel. Have y'all been to Mexico? And if so, did you drink the water? No, we did not.
I drink T County water. That's pretty much bad enough.
Yeah, that's like Flint water almost. You can smell it in some places.
That's not true. We have good water down here.
But
Ray, are you gonna hold a T County sign with me at the fights?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What the pride of T County, the fighting pride of T County, is going to be on that
I'll
card.
be too busy betting against Cody and that fight because I don't think he's going to win. I think he's kind of on the downslope. I don't.
I'm putting
think
him in part of my like 10-part parlay because we're like leaving the next morning. I'm going to make like a 10-leg parlay, so if I win it, I can't gamble it away.
It's
going to cash in and go home.
I think we should do something like that where we do a 10-fighter, but we have to like pick against each other, and whoever wins out of it all is the person with the most amount of right on their parlay, regardless of money. Who got it right, who got it wrong.
I'll do.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
I'm now that we have sports betting in Ohio, and I'm in my first bet yesterday. And I won.
Woo!
It's because FanDuel basically gave one away. Like if anyone scores any points at all in this game, you win. It's up to $100. I'm like, well, that's a free $100, so I'm just going to do that.
Yes.
Then I had another bet, a parlay of like a couple things happening, but then something happened and they didn't finish the game. Bunch of pussies. No, that sucked. I was watching the game when that happened, and yeah, it was rough. I've never seen an ambulance in the field. Definitely never saw people do CPR in the field. So
no,
that's rough. And as far as I know, he's still in critical condition in Cincinnati, unless I heard. So
what's his last name? It's DeMar. I know that.
Hamlin. I keep thinking it's Denny Hamlin.
Isn't that the race car driver?
Yeah.
But big thoughts go out to DeMar Hamlin's family. And I didn't see it happen. I only like saw the Facebook stuff. There was a comic from Cincinnati that was at the game when it was happening, so he was giving like photos, like real-time photos of them doing the CPR and the ambulance coming out. So I didn't see the hit, but I do know like he got hit right in the chest apparently. And
yeah, but it was a normal
stopped
hit.
his heart.
Yeah, it was a normal hit. That's what a lot of people that saw it, medical professional wise, think happened. Well, number one, it was cardiac arrest. We assume that, but what caused the cardiac arrest? And they think it was just a hit to the chest. There's a super, super rare thing that can happen. Listen, it's how much has happened, how many football games have been played, and we never heard of it happening before. But if you get hit hard enough in the chest where your heart is at the exact moment at a certain point of your heart's rhythm, or electric rhythm or what, I don't know, the exact moment hard enough, then you can go into cardiac arrest. But it's so insanely rare that like people have never seen it happen. Like doctors go their whole careers and never see it happen. But it's not impossible. And obviously it's never happened in a football game before. And how many times you guys get hit in the chest? 1 billion. So it's obviously super rare. I have the name of it. I wrote it down. It's called
They got the vaccine. Is what it did. What happened?
Commodio cordis. Commodio cordis is what it's called. Commodio cordis.
So
Dude, everyone was going full vaccine hate when it happened. Had to be the vaccines. Well, listen, why do they go? I was thinking of this. Why do they go straight to vaccines and not COVID? Because we've already had the numbers say it's already been proven with facts, Ray, that more people were getting heart issues from COVID than the vaccine. It's already been proven. That's real. You know this.
Yeah.
It's real, right? Even Rogan admits it now. It's real. That's true. So why do people go vaccine and not COVID?
Because people are nuts,
chest pain
bro.
since I've had COVID.
People are nuts.
You said the same thing, Ray. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said it. I saw it. So you say it.
I was also under the influence of some heavy marijuana at the time. So
yes, you always. That's always your excuse.
Nah, I made a Franken bowl after when I got off work.
Here's a picture of you saying it. I saw you say it.
Yeah,
it's a picture of you saying it.
So stupid. Doesn't look anything fucking like me.
It's only funny because it bothers you. Which you told me why it bothers you, but
man.
I'm just going off the picture itself. Okay. And that's why it's funny to me. Because it's close enough to be funny. It's somebody that's not is Ray's doppelganger and Ray.
This fucker looks nothing like me, dude. Absolutely nothing like me.
Ray, here's the thing. Give him a skull
I look like
cap,
this.
give him your glasses.
All right? And your brother doesn't even know who this is. All right.
That's true. You know what though? You pull that picture up, he will probably say, "Is that Ray?"
Probably. Oh God, what is this? I just got a thing that says I can't buy food from someone. What is it going on here?
Is it every grocery store that had enough of you?
Yeah, probably.
You go in there, you smell like weed. You vape in the store.
I do.
You send dick pics in the middle of the aisle.
No, I keep my phone in my pocket at all times that I'm at the grocery store because I don't want to be distracted. I want to get in and fucking out, man. Can't be doing that shit. There's no fooling. There's no fooling around at the grocery store. Get your shit and get the fuck out.
I hate all shopping. All of it. Even grocery shopping. And I love food, but I hate shopping. New shirt. No, I've definitely wore this shirt on the show before. This is my softball shirt.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I have my Flatfoot 56 t-shirt on. One of them.
Shout out to Ian's commented on the show. He watches the show every once in a while. Murphy and Company Insurance, Dover, Ohio. Shout out.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I went down the wrong hole.
It is nice having an insurance agent I'm not afraid to talk to, though.
Well, you've known him for years, so...
No, not really. But I play softball with him, and he's friends with my brother, and we're friends. I like him. He's a good guy.
They're not your friends, Tim.
But if
I'm your only friend.
listen, if you've been drunk with somebody, that usually takes it away. And that's happened multiple times. And also, like, every softball game. And, he married my brother. And his wife. He did the ceremony.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They wanted me to do it. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm going to be best man. I don't want to do it. So they asked him to do it. He did it. He did a good job.
Nice.
I think he should keep doing it.
Yeah, we need to talk more about this Dana White thing.
Does your softball team have a bench manager? A bench coach? I am manager, bench coach, player coach. I am all of those things.
You're the Reg Dunlap. Wait, he married your brother and his wife? I didn't know that was legal. Okay.
Where are you tall people at? There we go.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I will say this, though. We talked about it before, and we won't stop talking about it until it happens, and then we'll talk about it after it happens. But it's official now. It's booked. Ray and I are going to Vegas.
Yeah, baby.
It's booked now. For a second there, I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah, me either. I had a back.
Ray was getting cold feet, and then like their prices were getting weird. But they got They weren't as good as they were a week ago, but not that. It's not that much worse. It's doable. That's actually still less than what we said originally we wanted to pay. So it's right about where it was. So
cannot wait, dude, to get into Harry Reid Airport and just see all the slot machines on the way down there. Cigarettes available in an airport because it's fucking 75 over there. It's 1975 still. Oh, so good. I've got us possibly booked on a show, so if you watch us in Vegas, I'll be plugging that towards the end of January, probably close to the pay-per-view. I'll really start hammering out that date for us to be in Las Vegas at Rick's Rollin' Smoke Barbecue, and then I might try and get us on the LA Comedy Club. Huh?
I'm going to eat ribs during my set.
Okay, that's fine. How can you hate Vegas, John? It's an amazing place to be a total scumbag. It's the best place on earth for an adult.
I've never been there, and I have a feeling I'm going to have a strong opinion about it one way or the other when I come back.
Yes.
I feel like I'm either going to love or hate it.
That's why I want to do a live stream at a podcast studio in Vegas.
I don't.
For Tim's Day One podcast, for Tim's Day One in Vegas. I want to get that Thursday.
We can just make a bunch of videos and put them together, and we'll play them the next week or whatever. So I don't want to spend my time in Vegas doing something I usually do in my basement, Ray.
I know, but I do. Content.
You guys are going to try to see a Golden Knights game. Now we're going to go see the fights. UFC 285. Cody Garbrandt supposed to be fighting. Probably won't happen because all his fights fall through.
Mm-hmm.
And my boo, Amanda Hebus, we're getting married. We will be married for Saturday night after the fight. We're getting married.
Dresses Duplessis is going to be fighting, was it Derek Bronson? I think is the fight.
Yeah, Derek Bronson and Dresses Duplessis.
Yes. That's going to be so good. Question for the Bro panel. Are y'all going to hit up the Moonlight Bunny Ranch? Be honest.
Well, here's the thing. If it was where we were going to be, I would probably want to go at least check it out. But it's not. It's like it's outside the city limits. We'd need a car. It'd be a whole thing.
Roberto Hernandez will probably be going to UFC 285. Say hi to us if you see us.
It's cool, man. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be buying our tickets once they go on sale for the pay-per-view. Really excited because this is my dream in life. This is one of fuck WrestleMania, fuck the World Series, to see a fight of any kind in Las Vegas, Nevada. To me, I've reached the pinnacle of sports fandom because I've always wanted to see some kind of combat sport in the fight capital of the world. And to have been there twice, this is going to be my third time, Tim's first time. I can't wait to show him around, show him some of the places I've been to, the Mob Museum. We're going to get him weighed before we go into the Heart Attack Grill.
I really don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it.
I might get a.
I'm legitimately nervous about eating there, Ray. I think it might actually kill me. I'm already
just
in bad
get a fucking single, son. You don't have to pig the fuck out.
I'm getting a salad. Salads. Is there vegan options?
That would be. They'll probably kick you. They have a let's just say it, a midget female waitress that works there that's dressed like a naughty nurse. And,
oh wait, Tupac was shot at the Flamingo. You didn't tell me that when I was picking hotels.
Yeah, Tupac was shot outside the Flamingo in what, 90, 93, 94, something like that.
Well, we're close to the Flamingo. We're staying at the Horseshoe.
Yes.
The Horseshoe looks like very possibly the least fun. But it's in the Strip. It's by everything. So, and we can walk to T-Mobile from there. So,
yeah, that's the only reason I'm acquiescing to the fact that 96. Thank you, Pulse.
Also, I've been looking every day for the last month or however long we've been talking about this. It is the best deal. Horseshoe was the best deal. And I think it's just depending on which day you look, other hotels would be the best deal that week. And it just happened that Horseshoe was the best deal other than maybe the Strat all the way on the other end. But it was even cheaper than the Golden Nugget. So that's
Nah.
why I go with the Horseshoe, and it ended up being
Again,
a good spot. So
The fact that we're 20 minutes from the venue is perfect for me walking
Right.
distance. Like,
right, that's about my max walk. So, I'm afraid I need to do some walking before we go because I'm afraid. Like usually, if I walk one day, the next day I'm super sore. So I'm like, I got to get 5
We'll
days of
get-
walking in.
we'll get you we'll rent you
Scooter?
a scooter and we're good. You'll be riding around with a Bro Plata sticker on it. Everybody will know who you are.
So I'm assuming this is just like every casino I've been to, but if it's a whole city, is that pretty much what it is?
To a point, yeah. I mean, if you've been to a casino inside
Is it like
of a
Wheeling Island in
no,
Wheeling, West Virginia, but it's the whole city?
no, Vegas, there's still a little bit of like class meets trash, and that's what I love about Vegas. Like when you're in the strip area, it's very kind of like Disney World.
Yeah.
And there's like stuff to look at. You got Treasure Islands thing that they do, the Venetians, gondolas, all these different things that like are free to witness at a certain point in time on the strip. But once you go down to my place, my favorite part of Vegas, which is old Vegas, you get complete trash and mobster shit. Like, you get to see a gold nugget found in a fucking field. It's the most trashy place on planet Earth, and I am so comfortable on Fremont Street at any time of day. 6 a.m. to fucking midnight. I'm perfect right there. Midnight's when it gets kind of sketch. But that's pretty much anywhere you go in Vegas. You just kind of stay in the casino if you're going to be doing like a late night
Dude, we're
thing.
not going to Old Vegas before 5 o'clock. All right. Now we're not going to Old Vegas in the dark.
Well, we are going to go. I want to show you the overhang on Fremont Street. Like that's kind of a thing to check out, is like the light show on Fremont Street. Because they've got like a big dome over it, pretty much, that like is an illumination board, and it's got like, hey everybody, Joan Jett's gonna be playing here next week, like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The zip line overhead on Fremont Street's kind of cool. Just to watch people like shoot across your head while everybody else is kind of gambling and doing shit. Well, I hate the Raiders too. Guys, I watch Vegas buffet shows steady. The Flamingo is not so bad. The Flamingo actually has a good seafood buffet. I'm gonna tell
Well, we'll
you.
be going to that then.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, and its drinks are included, or they used to be. So everything's included in the price.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of restaurant options in the Horseshoe. I looked. There's like a steak place and
Yeah.
a deli, but
although
there is a mini golf course that's Twilight Zone themed.
which we will do. And weed is legal in Vegas, so your boy's getting lit. What up?
Right, just keep your phone on. Just
Oh yeah.
in case I lose you. I'm sure we'll lose each other a few times.
See, that's the thing. Like
Hopefully,
Vegas,
I'm getting a bad phone. Hopefully, my phone doesn't start like freaking out.
I will say this, and anybody that may be
phone.
going to UFC 285 that's a fan of our show and watching this at any point before UFC 285, there'll be one place you'll be able to find me at all times, at any time of the day, which is at a blackjack table. Anytime I'm in Vegas, I don't leave the blackjack tables. I don't do slots unless it's like right by the door, and I watch 3 or 4, couple people go through and play to possibly win like a big jackpot. Even then, that rare. But no, I'm always at a blackjack table in Vegas. So anytime you go pee or you do something, just come to the pit where they're fucking playing that, and you'll hear me just losing my mind at the table going, "You don't have it! You don't have it!"
Well, you heard if you want it like the 1st through the 5th of March. Anyone, if you want to see Ray, look at the Horseshoe, probably blackjack table at the Horseshoe, probably the first place to look.
Yeah, that is another thing.
Or just get a hold of us on Discord, or let's find you.
Yeah, we will. And if anybody wants to, our Discord is going to be open that weekend. We're going to be posting a lot of stuff in there. So join our Discord. Bro Plata numbers. I forget what the fucking numbers are exactly. But
stay at the MGM Casino as part of the rewards. Yeah, that's like we just got stay gambling, online gambling here, sports gambling on Sunday was our first day, And I used FanDuel because I already had a DraftKings account. FanDuel gave me free stuff, and now I have like $300 worth of bets. And if I lose, I'll break even. So it's it's good. I'm in a good spot here with my FanDuel. But I thought about doing either MGM or Caesars because you can get rewards. But I mean, not probably about the time that we're going to be in Vegas. I'm not going to be betting that much.
Yeah, and free parking for us. We're going to be flying in and we're Ubering pretty much everywhere we go. So,
the Spirit bus.
Yeah, the flying Greyhound known as Spirit Airlines. Oh God!
Like it was shot into the sky like an angry clown.
Getting shot into the sky and possibly shot at. Who knows what can happen at fucking Spirit Airlines?
On the way back is Frontier. So. Honestly, the only nonstop flights on both the days we were going and coming back. Those are the only nonstop flights. Those are only options if we wanted to not stop in another airport.
Roberto, you live in Vegas. That's cool, or Nevada. That's cool. Yeah, dude. Come and hang out with us. Like I said, we're gonna be once we get there. We'll be just posting shit nonstop.
Yeah, I'll post our mug shots, all that good stuff.
Oh, L.A. So, yeah, it's about a, 2-3 hour drive, I think it is, 4 to Vegas. It's like 4 hours, I think, max. I will never get on a plane again, says 2 Joints.
I am honestly terrified to get on the plane. I wasn't.
I know you are.
Before, but I forgot that last time I was on a plane, I had anxiety medication, and I don't anymore. So I might have to, try to obtain some.
Yeah, I'll just feed you an edible. You'll be down for a couple hours. You'll be down for a couple hours.
Not a good idea. Because what if I freak out? That wouldn't be good.
It'll be an indica. You'll pass the fuck out, and you'll be chill.
Plus, like I said, we'll probably both be in middle seats in different sizes of the plane.
That will be kind of funny.
Because we're too cheap to pick our own seats.
Yes.
Just put us on the plane. 5 hours, we're done.
We need to go. There's
Tim,
fights
more
to watch.
Gravel in me than a dump truck, and still didn't help. Really? Look, no, I wasn't bad the last time I went. The only time I have a problem is when I take off and landing, but not a real problem. I'm just doing this. But before, I had anxiety meds, and I know I get panic attacks in the movie theater. So I'm scared. And I don't have one of those cool doctors that will be like, yeah, here's 3 Valium. I don't have one of those cool doctors. All right.
Have you ever heard of Phenibut? It's legal Xanax. I have no idea what that is.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, especially if it's if it's a Zanny kind of thing. I don't want Zanny the nanny to be inside of Tim. Okay.
Oh no, I'd love some Xanax. I'd love some. It would help. Some genius invented a little map on the back of your seat that tells you you're 45,000 miles in the air. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
2 Joints was probably on acid when he read that on the plane. So. Just I can't believe it, dude.
Also, I think he's just had some good boy from Canada and a single engine flying all over the country. Going to Manitoba, eh? And it's just.
Hey, have you ever been to Winnipeg? It's 2 hours by plane, Mm-hmm. Get in my puddle jumper. We'll go.
Some kid hitting him in the head with a hockey stick the whole way.
It's fuck Wayne Gretzky.
WestJet.
Okay. I've never heard of WestJet. That sounds like the Spirit of Canada. It's like WestJet. You get stabbed as part of your welcome aboard package.
What is this stuff called he's talking about?
I'm
just curious. I was going to look it up now. What's it called?
Phenibut. It's a PHENOBUTE.
Right.
If I can fucking read, can't. But no.
ENOB.
UTE. But no, I'm excited, man.
I was curious.
Especially the fact that, one, you've never been to Vegas, so this is your virgin excursion. And I will say this, for like a couple
Wish I
of
had
days.
some more money. I know that's everyone always, but like, because I'm gonna have no money when we get back.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine, but the whole time I'm gonna be thinking about it.
Oh god,
Fetty butt.
Fenny butt. Two joints. It says it's for transitioning patients. I don't know. I don't know the medical stuff for it, so I'm not sure.
Transitioning to what? Transitioning from Cleveland to Las Vegas?
Hey, they call that time travel where I'm
Yeah.
from.
Whoa. Yeah. How did I get to the desert? Also, never been to the desert. I mean, I've been in LA. That's not really the desert.
No.
And that was 3 years ago. The last time I was on a plane was 3 years ago, almost to the day, because it was in March, beginning of March. So yeah, it's gonna be almost to the day. 3 years.
Yeah,
Also, you know what? That was right about the time, right before they pulled those planes off the market. Those Boeing planes that were fucked up, that were crashing.
Oh yeah.
So I was very possibly on one, but none of them crashed in America. I got lucky, but they pulled them, and it was the planes. The crashes weren't. They already they figured out it was not the pilots at all. Pilots did nothing wrong. It was all the planes.
Interesting. Yeah, I never try and think about that kind of shit unless I'm going down or like going into Vegas, because it's like a mountainous range that's there, so it kind of it's definitely a little scary going into Harry Reid, but it's I'm gonna enjoy it, dude.
Well, that's not how it works. You know it, man. Even if you think it should, that's not how it works.
Yeah, well, kind of JBM said what Pulse was saying right there, where it's like
That's not how it actually works. You know, come on.
But also in her
It would only work if
statement-
like me and Ray were like dating power lifters, maybe.
her statement was kind of weird, by the way.
Was it like a hostage? There's been no harm done. I'm in completely great health. I'm getting plenty of food and water. Is that what it says?
I'm being.
I'm saying this of my own accord.
Yeah, I am of sound mind and body. This is exactly how the statement was made, by the way, via Zoom, where her face was being covered, and you just hear like somebody playing a recording. I don't know why it's not working right now, but it isn't. I'm gonna get back to that. Come on, you know you want to.
Maybe
turn on, boo boo.
Maybe Ray will win enough money that he can buy a new laptop. I mean, but he won't. He'll buy 14 new hats instead. But
I would immediately buy a new laptop, son. I'd get one that day. I'd go to the Apple store or wherever the fuck to get something. You know what I'm saying?
I'd see it. Yeah, I believe it if I saw it with my own two eyes.
I'd probably I'd probably find a way to like get the best kind of like streaming equipment if I had enough money.
You come back.
To my house.
I'm going to the Apple store. Comes back like a solid gold suit.
It's
a diamond-plated scully cap.
It was $15,000 for the entire thing. How could I not?
It was a steal.
It was the price. The original price on this thing was $5,000 or $20,000.
I got Sean Strickland to sign it.
I did. It's got a little bit of Cody Garbrandt's nose blood on it. You see? This is a collector's item, okay? No, yeah, dude, and but I wanted to read the statement of Dana White's wife.
Hey, what if we run into Dana and like he'll take a picture with us, like slapping us? Like, just give us one of these.
I would be perfectly fine with that, and I hope one of us would be smart enough to grab our cell phones for it, just so we could we could be like, we're on Power Slap, we got in, we made the cut, guys. But no, and again, I'm gonna say this before we read statements, and we're making jokes about a lot of stuff about this. It's domestic abuse isn't really funny on either side. And it's one of those things. If you do watch the video, she does slap him first, but homeboy should be knowing that he's on camera at all times. Like, just grab her wrists or something. Don't fucking like.
Dude, can you listen? No, you're right. You shouldn't have done it. But and you're right. It's not actually funny. But could you imagine the shit he would get if she just slapped him and did nothing? He's like, that was my woman who slapped me. Danny's a fucking pussy. Fucking blah, blah, taking fucking slaps by his wife. He's a fucking bitch. Blah, blah, blah. That's what everyone would say. People would say that. It's a lose-lose.
Oh yeah, force. I'm not.
Although it would have been
there's
the right thing to do.
always those Tristan Tates out there, or those Andrew Tates, as long as they're not running sex rings. To like that, think that way.
He still hasn't responded to my interview request, by the way.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, still hasn't. So I just want to talk about kickboxing, bro.
Well, I mean, I want to talk. Let's talk about the way men are treated so poorly. We need to show that women are property, man. Oh, come on. Don't get uncomfortable now, pussy. What are you doing?
Pass.
Whatever.
We're getting Greta Thunberg on this show. She's coming on.
Yes. And the pizza place. We need the pizza place first and foremost because they might have good pie. All right? Might.
Ooh.
But where's the wife?
Ray's looking for a wife online, everybody.
Yes.
And you'll have it eventually.
I'm trying to find Romanian wives on Andrew Tate's website. It's not coming up. Yeah, I can't find it. Why can't I find? She had the MMA holes had her statement, which was that it was uncharacteristic of Dana, and he's never done this. And I can kind of see it. Dana doesn't seem like the kind of guy who just flies off the handle, especially when you got Meniere's
Well, he
disease.
did it once, and thing is, he was drinking. The thing, I guess, here's the thing.
That's
man.
not an excuse, though. Before when you said he was drinking, that's not an excuse.
I was getting.
I'm just
clarifying. What are we gonna do? Are you just
clarifying.
going to force him to resign? I guess everyone's going to boycott UFC unless he resigns now. Is that our move, or we just be like, well, he was a dick, but what are we going to do?
Well, your boy Lebitard actually had something on that.
I know he did. I read it.
Where he talked about how he doesn't feel like there's going to be any kind of repercussions from Disney or Power Slap on TBS, which I think is true. Like, there's no repercussions.
As soon as I said that, I'm like, this was any other, like, president of a league or commissioner, resign. Next day. Goodell, done. Next day. Silver,
outside of combat sports, yes.
Everybody. Except Dana White. And you fucking McMahon. He can do it. What did it take for him to resign? Holy shit.
Well, McMahon slapped his wife around on fucking television in the early 2000s during the coma angle. So,
well,
I mean, yeah.
That was 16% fake.
16.
Again, I think his character,
Even I think
his
that's
character,
too high.
His character in WWE was at least 16% fake.
I mean, I think you're going too low, son. I think when they were doing that angle, he was taking some frustrations out over the last previous 20 years.
For saying what? That nothing's going to happen to him? That everyone else will resign? Everybody else will resign.
Yeah, I think, honestly, like, outside of combat sports in general, like, Scott Coker did this, there'd be no repercussions.
I don't know.
I don't think
Scott I don't think people like Scott Coker enough to let him get away with it.
I know, and nobody really bought that fucking Bellator Ryzen show.
I didn't even know
Apparently,
it happened after it happened. I didn't even know it was happening.
I thought there was just a Ryzen show. I didn't realize it was Bellator versus Ryzen. Like, no, it wasn't advertised at all. Like, I just saw it on, like, Fight TV on Facebook. That was pretty much it. I thought it was just a straight up Ryzen show.
Why does that sound crazy? I'm not condoning it. Did it sound like I was condoning? Because I'm definitely not. It's the fucking last thing I'm doing. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not. That doesn't sound like what I'm doing. I'm not at all. He fucked up. It was not cool what he did.
Although I think he's talking about the commissioners in other sports. Because Honestly,
Oh,
Goodell
dude, they
could
would-
probably
yeah, it would not work. No, they would-
suck his way out of that with Gary Jones.
I don't think so. Well, you know what? There's too many people waiting in the wings for their jobs. Like, there's already too many people waiting for them to do the fuck up.
Yeah.
Data did nothing wrong to him. He would have. Why would he have to resign? I wouldn't do the same thing. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, well, I disagree. I think he fucked up.
Well,
Say he has to resign. I mean, the thing is, I don't want him to, only because I don't want that the sport changes. And Rogan said he'd be out if Dana was ever out. So, but I think he fucked up.
Oh, he fucked up.
I hope he lays low for a while. Like, let everybody else be the face for a minute, and you just run your shit from behind the scenes for a few months. Come back in the summer, something like that.
Yeah, and he hasn't been to many shows, so there's probably, or he hasn't been to many shows recently.
Well, the next show is not for another week or so. So,
and it's in Vegas. So
yeah. Like if I was him, I wouldn't show up to the Apex. I'd take that one off.
I would, to be honest.
And Rio, I wouldn't go to Rio either.
Well, Rio, they'd probably treat him as a hero. They like Brazilians love to keep their women in check.
They built him a statue right next to the Jesus one.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a big, bigger than hugging Jesus.
Yes, just around the waist, like kind of nuzzling.
Titanicing him.
Oh man, yeah, dude, like
saw him at 282, shook his hand. I mean, listen, I
met him
at 282.
Yeah,
I would have at 282. I don't know if I want to now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I might skip it. I'll shake somebody else's hand.
I'm glad I met him pre-slap. That's all I'm saying. Like, I met him at a shitty casino in Buffalo, New York. I'm happy.
Will John Morgan ask him hard-hitting questions? John Morgan's going to ask him what she said. Is what he
yes. What she say? Well, you only meant, well, Dana, yes, you did. Oh, God.
That's what that song's about?
I don't know. I just know it from the SNL thing. Like, that's all I really know that song from.
Have floor seats. Well, we can't handle that shit.
No, we're gonna be at least second or third tier in the stadium that night, which I'm fine with. I'm very much fine with. But yeah, Dana, dude, like. And again, JBM on the MMA holes last night kind of diffused any kind of real debate because of what she said. Where it's like, if you're feeling like if you're like physically threatening somebody, you're allowed to defend yourself. That's pretty much what she said.
There's a difference between counter striking and defending yourself, though. Defending yourself is like a judo throw.
It depends. I mean, sometimes if it gets so physical,
or half Nelson, or full Nelson. That's defending yourself.
When she went to the ground is when I kind of like was, ooh, like push her. Do something to get her away from you. Don't fucking rock her like the Boston Mob did to you in the gym back in the day before you made the UFC. Like it's just not good, dude. I don't. You know the story of.
I didn't hear you said. I was reading something.
Oh, I was saying it's like you can't really, you can't knock somebody down like the Boston Mob did to you in a boxing gym in fucking Boston all those years ago. Like it's just not.
I heard that story.
Yeah, it's not a good look, man. Like it's just not. Find a way to restrain a bitch and fucking move her out of the situation. Send her back to the hotel. Who gives a shit? It's
I don't think anyone says he's in the right other than maybe John.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's in the right for what he did. JBM can't diffuse Chris's
enormous farts.
Oh, well, I mean, I do enjoy the Moss farts on the show sometimes, where where JBM does complain. But yeah, man, like I said, to me, this whole situation, because I saw. I think it was through Addicted to the UFC or something like that. One of the Facebook groups I'm with, they were the first ones to like show Dana White getting smacking his wife. I sent it to you, and it was like, God damn, dude, like no. Of all things to start off 2023 with, Dana White's got a got to just open, got to give his wife an open audition for the fucking Power Slap League. Like, what are you doing, bro?
The first thought is, what the fuck, Dana? And like now, it's just gonna affect the product.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
And then I'm like, either way, I can't get mad about it because he fucked up. So, to be honest, I never saw the video. Maybe I should watch it before I comment.
They played it last night on the MMA holes. I got to see it. It was pretty rough. I'll bring it up here.
We have to watch it.
I mean, if you want to, I want to play it. Just kind of, it's
there a
it's
disclaimer?
only a couple.
Are we gonna get taken down for this?
No, I don't think so because it's news, and that's the one thing. Like this is a news story. You can't really.
We're not a news show.
We are. All right, we are a
worst news. We're a worse news show than Fox News.
Well, I'm trying to make that a non-factor anymore, Timothy. Why do you got to be like that?
What?
That we are. I'm trying to make this a respectable and intelligent news show. Okay.
No. It'd be boring. Everybody would give up on us if we were.
True. I agree with you.
We're just wearing suits and using our news voices.
That would be kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, this is the picture or the video of Dana slapping somebody. I got a notification. But here it is. They're kind of arguing. They were already arguing. That's another thing. Like, and
it's not a good place to have a conversation, man. You can't even hear yourself thinking there.
No, I mean 9 times out of 10, any man will just like go, "Let's go," and we'll work this out at the hotel or wherever the fuck we're at.
Dana's too old to be in a place like that. To be honest with you.
Well, he's got an image to keep up, man. Yeah, he's a family man.
I honestly didn't even know he was married. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Yeah, he's been with his wife for 30 years now.
Just like, why does that concern me at all? It doesn't.
But
here, macking her, it's a little different.
Here's the rest. Boom. Oh. She stops him, pulls him in. Yeah, that's pretty much the video right there.
It's not fun to watch.
It's no fun to watch at all. I mean, although you can't hear Howard Cosell. Down goes White. Down goes White.
What do you think Howard Cosell would have to say about this?
She should have had the dinner on time. The roast was burnt, and the potatoes were awful. Tim is right. Dana's not married. In my opinion, abusive, unfaithful, not a marriage.
What did she say? What did she say? Just like a hostage statement. That was her statement.
Yeah, she was saying that it's never happened before.
I mean, is she okay? That's the biggest. Is she fine?
Yeah, apparently they've talked. They actually talked about it. There's some representatives for Dana's team that said they worked it out. Dana even apologized on TMZ Sports, said he shouldn't have done it. That's where you go for the hard hitting apologies. TMZ Sports. Mm-hmm. That's I believe they broke the Michael Vick apology that never happened.
He apologized.
But no, again, that kind of thing, especially with like how, again, you're the president of probably the biggest sports brand right now, or hottest sports brand in the world, and you're fucking doing
That's a stretch,
this shit.
but
at this point, nobody cares about soccer.
Listen, if we looked it all up, we would show that you're not right, but we're not going to do that. But the point is, they are popular enough that you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do it ever, but I know you're mean. Oh, my cat, what's wrong with Beebs? He's just been so weird lately, man. I never know where he is. He think he's sick or something.
Two Joints says, hopefully Dana White doesn't use Brendan Fraser's divorce lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oscar winning Brendan Fraser?
Yes. The
You know what we should
king.
do? Let's do a live stream of me watching The Whale and crying and like not being able to watch it all the way through because I'm just like, that's gonna be me.
Hold on, I gotta set something. There we are. All right, sorry, I was pulling something up. I wanted to talk about the Steelers game on Sunday night.
Why?
I actually watched it because it was a fantastic game,
No one
and
cares.
Kenny Pickett is a monumental
Rookie.
superstar who was gonna beat the Browns on Sunday at 1 p.m.
That's essentially the fucking toilet bowl, isn't it?
Going
What's the
home.
fuck
Oh
about
no,
that?
we actually still have playoff contention to look at. We just need 2 teams to win, and then we're good.
No, you
But
gotta be the Browns.
well, yeah, we're going to. It's
Deshaun
Kenny
Watson looked
Pickett.
good Sunday, so
Okay, well, I saw people like just shitting on him on Facebook. By the way, like
played
people
well.
do not like
he threw 3
Deshaun
touchdowns.
Watson at
Well,
all.
they will. You know what? They won't until maybe halfway through next year when they say they're in first place.
That's that's
Well-
a bigger stretch. I would say Kenny Pickett has a better chance of winning the Super Bowl this year than the
year?
Browns do of being in first place
Ever?
ever.
I don't think that's true. They'll be all right. They'll be
Ah.
fine. You know, it's funny now they're blaming everything on Paul DePodesta. They needed a scapegoat, and now it's Paul DePodesta.
Yeah, why
Wasn't the
not?
coaching staff or the owners or Andrew Barry? They're going to fucking Moneyball. It's Moneyball's fault.
Yeah, Moneyball doesn't know what he's doing, man.
Who's not even in the fucking building. He's never in Cleveland. I don't think he's ever there. He works out of his house in California. So
Okay.
I don't even know. I never knew what he did. I asked Terry Pluto and they laughed at me. I don't know what the hell he does. But apparently he tells them to throw the ball all the time when you have Nick Chubb. I'm like, I don't think, listen, other teams don't have Nick Chubb though. I said, like, only we have Nick Chubb.
No one cares about fucking Nick Chubb.
Yeah, right. The best running back in football? Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Why can't I think of the dude's name? Najee Harris is gonna make everybody forget about Nick Chubb next year.
That's impossible. That's impossible.
No.
Nick Chubb is a man.
Did you see Najee Harris's game yet on Sunday? It was a
That
masterful
is the most
running
homer
game.
stretch I've ever heard you say.
No,
That is
it was masterful.
He had a good
And then
game.
the
He's not
catch
Nick
at
Chubb.
the end
Not
to
fucking
win
Nick
the
Chubb.
bitch.
Not fucking Nick Chubb.
No, Najee
It's
Harris.
the only game I really watched last weekend was the Ohio State game, and that was look. Honestly, I thought they were going to get crushed. So the fact that they didn't get crushed was nice. But
That was a
it
good
didn't go
game.
Well, it was a great game, and if anyone
Yeah.
gives Noah Ruggles shit, fuck them. They're pieces of shit. You say anything mean to that guy ever, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
Who?
No, the kicker, Noah Ruggles.
No,
Not his fucking
he definitely did his job, and he had a chance.
He's had a great year. Yeah, he fucked up one kid. Well, guess what? He was going to save us from fucking choking. That's what happened. We choked. Ohio State choked. They had that game won. They choked. Although I am pretty pissed about that non-targeting call that was clearly targeting there at the end. That would have given us a touchdown instead of the field goal. Anyway, but it wasn't Noah Ruggles' fault we lost that game. He would have fucking saved our asses from choking. And he's had a great year all year. I actually said, maybe I called it. I said to my brother, if we go down, kick a field goal, and he doesn't hit it, and people give him shit, I'm going to be pissed. Because he's been nothing but great all year. And it happened.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It'll
Just like I
always
called it.
happen. But like, even
if people-
I'm not going to
And
shit
how
on
bad do you
Ohio
feel like
State.
he feels? I hope he'll never get over it. But people need to fucking leave him the fuck alone.
Yeah, agree.
Leave him alone. Give that
This
guy
isn't-
nothing but love because he's been nothing but good for us.
This isn't the Super Bowl for in 90. What was it? 93.
Also, yeah.
The Bills.
The Bills. Yeah, and they've forgiven that guy. Scott Norwood, is that his name?
Yeah.
Gave that guy. This was a 50-yard field goal, too. This wasn't like a 30. They should have been able to get him closer. The fact that they didn't is fucking on them, too. They
Yeah.
should have been a fucking 30-yarder he had hit. If it was 30 yards and he shanked it, I still wouldn't be mad at him, but I wouldn't be as
You'd be
as
disappointed.
Nice about it. Wouldn't be as nice about it as I am now.
You'd be
But-
disappointed, father, on that one. Just like I'm not mad. I'm just a little disappointed, and that's all. You
BLM
need.
wants to know if there's any more black kickers in the NFL. There's a couple, isn't there? I mean, there's punters. There's a few punters.
Yeah,
That's first
I thought there
punter,
was a couple
right?
place kickers too.
There may have been. I don't know.
I know the Steelers had one. What was it last season?
I mean, there's Hispanic kickers. There's a couple Asian kickers. Yeah, kicker is like the most diverse. It is the most diverse position.
Well,
Punter
it's
is a
just-
bunch of like Aussies. Yeah,
I was
look
gonna
at
say
the
it's washed up soccer players or rugby players that
Right.
like couldn't hack it, but they realized, oh shit, they kicked
Yeah, I
the
was never
ball
good
a
at
lot.
anything other than kicking the ball hard. So let's just
Yeah.
do that.
Here's a league minimum of 500,000 a year just to be here. Thank you.
There you go.
But
Zero Canadian kickers is super racist. You know what? They all play in the CFL. All right, the CFL doesn't have any American kickers, do they?
no,
They don't. You know why?
They get American quarterbacks like who's
yeah,
that?
because you're only allowed to have so many non-Canadians on your team, and they're not going to waste that on a kicker.
Agreed.
That's the truth. That's why they don't. I mean, you'd have to be Justin Tucker or somebody to get into CFL.
Who was that
I mean-
Duck guy that played for the Steelers a couple years ago in like 2020? His name was like Duck something. It
Yeah, what was his name? It was Duck something. I don't know.
was like Duck Flipper or some shit. I forget like what he played for the CFL in like 2021 and hasn't played since.
There'll probably be a female kicker in the NFL soon. You know what? Listen,
Can their legs reach 50 yards though?
if
I mean,
there ever is, there's some that could probably do it in a practice field. And actually, I know there is because I've seen it. But if there is one is literally one of the best 32 options for kicker, the NFL wants to win too much not to sign them. I feel like so.
I don't know.
Like if your best option as a team was a female kicker, you would go for it because you want to win. She was actually the best option. They would do it. I feel like.
Roberto Hernandez. I googled Latino NFL kickers. Dude died in 77.
Oh, there's a couple, isn't there? I don't know. We looked them all up. I know there's like a Santos, and I don't know. We looked them all up.
But no, yeah.
Roberto Hernandez. Is this the Roberto Hernandez that used to be Fausto Carmona and used to play for the Indians?
Possibly. Who knows?
That Roberto Hernandez?
77 years old. That's what I'm saying. At 70 or at 77, then wow. Probably was in. I don't know, dude.
Maybe.
I thought it meant in 77. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Who knows?
But yeah, you remember that? Yeah, if you don't know the story, what I'm talking about, everybody, a quick Cleveland Indians history. We had a pitcher. He was very good for a while, named Fausto Carmona, and like in the middle of his career, we found out that wasn't his real name. He bought someone's birth certificate in Cuba, I think, or some shit, and then or somewhere wherever he's from, and found out he was really like 4 years older than he told everybody, and his name was Roberto Hernandez.
I like it. Is he?
And then they waived him, and then he ended up playing a couple years as Roberto Hernandez a couple places, but. Fausto Carmona was good. Roberto Hernandez, not so much. But Fausto was good. Had a nice power sinker.
You had to believe the lie. Believe the lie.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that was a pretty hilarious story when it broke, though.
Yeah, I
What?
kind
His
of
name's
remember.
Bob Hernandez.
Bobby H. Going down Bobby H. Let's go.
Birth certificate on Amazon, maybe.
Yeah, could have happened.
And I've been pretty not smart with some of my papers sometimes. There's probably a Tim Danko floating around there.
Oh, yeah.
A Guatemalan Tim Danko, very possibly.
His name is Timothy Danko, please.
Hey, don't be racist, all right? Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Really?
Being
Have you
racist
heard
again.
the comments on this show before? This is... I just got laughs, probably, motherfucker. Roberto laughed, so it works.
Right. We know all three of the goal of the show is all three of us is to get Latino wives. That's the goal for all of us. We've said this.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a.
We've all three of us have said it, and Thomas isn't here because he's working. But that's what we said. That's one of the goals in the show is to get us all Latino wives.
Give me a Mexican girl who loves lucha libre, and I'm fucking in. Let's party, baby. I'll buy us matching masks in Vegas for the wedding.
Fucking cooks and carries a gun.
Oh yeah, she can make
shoot you through the head.
To make a good if she can make a good empanada and shoot a gun, I'm fucking fine. Let's go.
Black guy missing
Johnny
again.
Smith,
Yeah,
black guy missing again. Yeah, we got another 2 weeks. That's what Thomas said, and then he's not gonna be working at Nike apparently.
They're not gonna keep him on.
I guess. So, is Thomas going to Vegas as well? No, he is not.
We would like him to.
Yes, that would be amazing. But
He wasn't interested.
yeah, I understand that.
He doesn't want to go anywhere west. You can't even get him to go to Cincinnati. Like he won't go.
Well, yeah, 'cause, I mean,
Thomas
can
in
his
West
heart
is like,
handle it
nah.
though?
What?
Is it gonna? Is his heart monitor gonna fuck with the like equipment on the plane? Like I don't want that.
I doubt that happens, but I don't know. Like we're not experts in it. We don't know.
Please
For sure.
silence your defibrillators on ascent, and when it comes
You have
back
to shock
on,
them
press
awake
your
when
chest.
we shock them awake
Yes.
when we land.
Just clear. All right, Thomas, we landed. Let's go.
Good.
All right. It's fine. It's fine. He's supposed to be like this. It's okay. He's just
take a knee when Thomas.
Oh man. Yeah.
Will you
I
please
don't know.
stand or sit or take a knee for the playing of our national anthem?
Nope. I will not. I'll put my hand over my heart like good America. These colors don't run.
Do they play the national anthem at the fights? I don't remember.
They do not. Dana tried it once and it went over on pay-per-view, so he said he'd never do the national anthem again.
That's funny.
It was like one of the early UFC's like 23 or 24.
Was it the time they had Aaron Lewis there? Did Aaron Lewis sing it?
Oh gosh. No, I like that. That's why I kind of like the UFC too. I like boxing, but like I don't need the national anthem to be played like of any country. Like let's just fight, get the introductions
Anyway,
in
can you
there.
imagine they're playing like 14 national anthems.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And here's Kazakhstan.
Yeah. Oh God. Please stand for the Kazakhstan national anthem.
Very nice. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Bad Borat joke. I apologize, everybody.
That'd be some racist English guy at like a Tyson Fury thing yelling, very nice, I like. It's actually Tyson Fury running out to the ring.
What's his name was supposed to fight on the 14th? Was it? No, it was the next pay-per-view. Fucking what's his name? The Kazakhstani monster, Razaknat.
Rachmanov?
Rachmanov, yeah, he's supposed to fight Jeff Neal.
Yes,
But Jeff Neal fell through.
Oh, Jeff Neal, why?
So I don't know if they found a replacement for him or not. I don't know. I don't even know when that fight was supposed to be. I'm trying to find it now. I think was it 284?
283.
No, it was 283.
Yeah.
I don't see him on here, so they must not have found anybody yet. I'm not. Oh, wait, they moved. Oh. Sorry. I was looking at fights I'd like to bet on, and I thought I had a couple fights that I was supposed to be on the 14th, but that got canceled. But I found a couple fights I liked that I was thinking about parlaying together, but they aren't until 283.
And what are the ones you're thinking about parlaying?
Ihor Poltiera against Shogun.
Oh God. Okay, that's an easy bet. The favorite's gonna be
right. Also,
Polteria.
Jessica Andrade against Lauren Murphy. They're both going to be Andrade's going to be a favorite. So is Ihor. But you put them together, you probably get even money for a parlay.
It's Ihor, sir.
Okay, Ihor.
That's actually
Is that a
Street Fighter
website?
character.
It's a prostitution website. Ihor.com. The Ihor app. Anyway.
Ihor helps you organize your business.
Endeavor shares fall after video shows UFC boss Dana White hitting wife on New Year's Eve. Well, good. It should.
I'm gonna probably also against
actually
Johnny
buy him
Walker.
now. Buy Endeavor now. So we're gonna go back up.
I will say this: I'm probably gonna bet on the Bear Jew for that fight.
There's a
Against
lot
Johnny
of actually
Walker.
I like here too. Burns and Magny. So if I'm taking Burns, Andrade, and Ihor, I like that parlay.
It's E Honda. I thought it was
And E Honda. Sorry, you're right. E Honda. his giant man boob goodness. But this is these are additional fights on here. I would bet on most of these fights.
Yeah,
but nothing on the card before that I like.
My next sporting bet will be on UFC 283. I gave myself a limit by the way.
I got those $200 in free bets, right? And I can bet for anything. Like I could bet.
I'm
like
putting 200 of my own money down on that fight. So, because I have a thing where it's $200 a month that I am allowed to do sports betting. That's my my allowance that I'm giving.
Well, I put 100 in to bet the $100 on the bet last night that I won, and then I set $100 back to my bank. So I have that 100, and then I have the 200 free bets. And if I don't win anything out of that, then I break even. So I didn't lose anything. So that's good. But part of me is like, I'm looking at like Minnesota, Wisconsin tonight, and I'm like, oh, that's a good line. I have a feeling about Minnesota for no reason at all. I'm like, Tim, just stick to fights. All right, these basketball games, you don't watch them that much. Don't pretend like you know.
Oh, I'll bet. I'll do like maybe I'll pick like a probably Sweet 16. Put like a $25 parlay down on like some underdogs to be some upsets in the Final Four,
Just
but
pick an
or
8
the
seed to make the Final
March
Four.
Madness.
That'd probably
What was
be some pretty good odds. Like pick an 8 seed, it's a random 8 seed to get to the Final Four, probably like plus 4,000 or something more. Probably more.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do. I'm gonna do something where I put money down to see where these guys go. But baseball.
Why do I have this a weird feeling about this
Season's gonna be
Minnesota
rough,
Wisconsin
dude.
game? I think I might put $50 of those free bets on this game.
Do it. It's free. Do it.
But I win $240 out of it though. That's the thing. I win.
Chromebooks up. Two Joints is having troubles with Chromebook. Take it to a fucking Genius Bar. I don't know, homie. I don't know what to tell you.
Genius Bar. That's Chromebook. They don't do shit with. You
All
gotta take
right.
it to the Geek Squad
Yeah, take it to Geek Squad tomorrow, son. Go to the last remaining Best Buy.
or whatever
in
they call
Canada.
it. What do they call it in Canada? I don't know.
It's the smart guy place, you know. That's what we call it up here. We don't use geek. It's not politically correct, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the preferred nomenclature.
It's me. It's not the laptop. Oh well. Canelo versus Billy Joe. No British didn't show up. I don't know what's going on. I didn't see that. What happened? What am I talking about?
Nobody nobody showed up for Billy Joe when he faced Canelo. Like
We
British.
need to do a little bit
fan
better
was.
at boxing as well. I'm blaming boxing because I don't know. Like one of the biggest stars in boxing will fight, and I don't even know what's happening.
I know when Tyson Fury fights happen. That's all I know.
Me too. But like Canelo, I should like be well aware. When's fucking what's his name? Bud fucking what's his fucking name? The American from Alabama. What is his name?
Deontay Wilder.
No. I'm talking. Okay, maybe not Alabama. Arkansas, maybe. No, the middleweight. No, the lighter guy, not the heavyweight. The fucking.
I don't know.
Crawford.
Oh
Bud
yeah,
Crawford.
Crawford. I think he's fight. I think he just fought recently too.
Did he? He's fucking great.
Yeah.
We should always know when he fights. He's fucking awesome.
Oh, dude. You know what? You know what's fucking scary? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm officially afraid of a boxer. Like officially, just completely
Is
afraid.
it white
of-
chocolate?
No, it's
not white chocolate.
Montana Love.
Yeah, he's scary, dude.
He up close. Oh my god, dude, he is.
Is he still in Cleveland?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday. We did a birthday video, or no, yeah, I saw him yesterday. We did a birthday video for one of the trainers at Revolution, and he lined up with all of us and gave him a birthday tap on the solar plexus with Thai pads. Because that's what we do at Rev for people's birthdays is you get hit in the stomach with like Thai pads and like knees from people
That's
that
not
know
fun.
you. It's a funny video actually because Tim Stafford, the boxing coach, he's the one singing, and then he's the one that ends the video with just like the hardest shot to the solar plexus you can possibly do.
Well, I want one of these for your birthday. That's all I want.
Let's look at when my birthday falls, and I'll tell you.
I will come up to be part of that. I'll just show
Yeah.
up with a baseball bat and like, what? Did I not get it right? Is this not? Is this not right?
I gotta go to the calendar and see what day my birthday falls on. Because my birthday, if anybody wants to know, is June 26th, or June 26th, June 22nd.
June 22nd. I hope I got your birthday right for your ticket, or else it's going to be a whole fuck up.
Thursday.
Dude, I almost
it's
fucked up. I almost spelled your name wrong on the ticket.
God damn it, Tim.
Right before I clicked it, I noticed I fucked it up. I'm like, oh shit, this would have been annoying.
Did you put Raymond Highclack 2 on there?
I did. I put the double I.
Thank you. I love you. You're perfect. I didn't even add that in the Facebook message. I don't think.
Yeah, you did.
You
You
did
put the second. You put.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, I put the double I on there, and I almost put an extra C in high clock at the end there.
Yeah.
I found it.
I think that could have been easily fixable, though. Because
I don't know. You hear that Nate
matches.
Bergancy joke about like when like his license says Nathan and his ticket says Nathaniel, and that was a whole big deal.
Who I bet I would still go up to customer service and be like, "Look, this is me."
Like, oh, these are
This
two
is-
different names. It's like it's not though. It's not. It's not. I love.
I am the
Bergancy.
only Ray Highclack in the world. So like,
There you
there's
go.
no other one but me.
Well, there's people who look like you. We found that out.
It does not look anything like me.
It looks close enough to be funny, right?
No, it doesn't. Stop.
You want me to say he's better looking than you? Because he
He
he's
actually
not.
kind of
He's
is.
not.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
think he is. I think you. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Although I'm
Listen,
my
Ray,
heart
we
is
put
ready.
your glasses and a Scully cap on that guy. I feel like you should embrace it. I think it'd be funny.
shaving the beard. It's over.
Done.
No more beard.
Yes,
Can't
Bud
look like
Crawford.
him anymore.
Bud Crawford's the man. When's he? Yeah, let's take a look at what's old Bud Crawford's been up to.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford. I can't wait to watch him.
How do you spell Terrence? ERR. Crawford. Ray, I'm looking something up. You should be talking. That's how that works.
I'm texting somebody something being a nice guy like I am. Okay?
Are you telling
Very
someone
hard-
to fuck off?
No, actually, it's
Mhm.
a woman who takes care of me. So
No, yeah, his last fight was on December 10th.
that's what I thought. Ryan
Another
Killis,
fucking knockout. Look at this knockout. TKO, not TKO.
Terrence
knockout.
Crawford's a fucking savage, bro.
He is a monster. What
He
was
is a
what is
scary
he?
human being.
39-0. This motherfucker.
Yeah, I bet.
Why is he not like the biggest star in the world though? I mean, he's a big if you people who follow
Smaller
boxing,
weight.
but well, also it's the fucking mess. Oh my gosh, he was born September 28th, 1987.
Yeah, I know. Where's our lives gone, by the way? Like, all these people doing amazing things.
No, Ray, that's my birthday. We were born on the same day.
Oh, that's your birthday? I had no idea.
Yeah, me and Terrence Crawford were born on the same day. Me, Terrence Crawford, Hillary Duff, same day. The best
Nice.
three people on earth. Crush it for Bro Plata.
Favorite
You have a favorite
Dorito
Doritos
color.
flavor. You know what? I'm a tried and true original. Cool Ranch is pretty decent, but you know what? Fucking sneaks under the radar. I don't know if they still make it. But fucking taco. Taco's good. They still make taco.
Doritos are good.
Tacos are good. I think I'd say taco. I don't know if they still make them though. But you can't go wrong with the Cool Ranch or the original. But taco's pretty good. After that, it gets weird.
Roberto Hernandez is saying Terrence Crawford hasn't fought anybody.
No. Well,
Errol
that's
Spence and
probably
him.
true. I mean, that's how boxing works, but that's not his fault.
And then he said Errol Spence and him are the fight to make, which I would love to see Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford. That would
Well,
be
he better
good.
do it. The man's 35 years old, okay? And listen, I mean, I know I have plenty of fight in me, and I'm 35, but I don't know about him.
Michael, shout out to our boy, our local man. Call me weird, salt and vinegar chips and chocolate milk. Add weed as well. Good stuff.
You know what? I'm fine with that. Dude, listen, you know one of my favorite things? It's just like a good cold cut sandwich and chocolate milk. Man, or white bread and chocolate milk together. Just like, it's like about eating cake.
Like eating cake.
Dude, I love to go to Sheets to get some Sheets and fucking chocolate milk. Oh my gosh.
I haven't had chocolate milk. I haven't had milk, period, in a while.
I drink milk, but I haven't had chocolate milk in a while. But chocolate milk is one of those drinks I don't have very often. But when I do, I enjoy it thoroughly. Like Pepsi.
Yes.
Chocolate milk and Pepsi. I can go Penny
At the
Marshall.
same time?
No, not Penny Marshall. I'm gonna go full Pepsi and milk. You know, she actually drank that. They wrote it into Laverne Shirley, but she actually drank it.
Sounds awful. Man.
I know it does. It sounds really bad.
fucking terrible.
Penny Marshall's great, but that's not,
Yes.
that's not less great. No, that's not weird at all. That's right. He's from Nebraska. I couldn't think of what state he was from. Nebraska. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford's from Nebraska. Yeah, but he's a monster, and it's just. I mean, I'm sure he's making money. I mean, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. Someone who's just kills every single person he fights should be a little bit bigger than he is. I mean, I know he's very big in boxing circles, but the casuals should know more about him, and they really don't.
Well, that's the bad part about like boxing.
They suck
nowadays.
Boxing sucks at promoting.
Yes. Yeah.
But there should have been no room for mixed martial arts. There should have been no room for it. If boxing wasn't fucking up so bad at the time and losing people's trust, then there should have been no room for another combat sport to swoop in and get as big as it was. There should have been no room. Boxing fucked up. And they had a great opportunity, and then everything went right for them for a long time, for the last 30 years about. Well, not 30 years, maybe about 20 of it. But,
yeah, I would say early.
But if boxing never fucked up, there wouldn't be an MMA. At least people wouldn't care about it the way they do.
See, I disagree with you because there's always going to be some kind of alternative, and the UFC would have its niche. It would
niche, but it wouldn't be as big as it is now.
I think it would be because it's a different kind of combat sport. It's not just the boxing aspect, which I'm drawn to boxing because of pro wrestling. That's always been pro wrestling and boxing have always gone hand in hand, glove in glove. Finish and finish.
Like when fucking Rocky fought Thunderlips? Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about fixing fights.
There's
that
none of that
shit.
fucking bullshit. It would have been different.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, dude. I mean, it's one of those.
Basically, what Ray is saying is the Bro Plata fighting championship would be the most fucking corrupt fighting championship.
Oh, I would run it like legit. See. I would start my own.
The only reason UFC exists is because Data beat his wife. Well, that's one opinion. That's one opinion.
That's how he got his stress out while they were losing money. Was just he would pop her a few times in the shoulder. Being nice.
George Chuvalo was Canadian's goat boxer. He boxed goats.
Ooh. He fought all in the day for real. That's fine. Who cares? There's Canadians. You guys are too nice to box. I rarely see good Canadian boxers. Great Canadian MMA fighters, though. Muhammad Ali was from Kentucky, son.
There's George St. Pierre and
Faraz Sahabi.
And George St. Pierre.
Faraz Sahabi, son. Show respect.
Yeah, but it wasn't like talking about champions. It was George St. Pierre. Who's that one-legged dude that Silva fought?
I don't know.
Cote?
Rory McDonald.
Rory McDonald.
Rory McDonald is one of the greatest fighters in Canadian MMA for sure.
Well, he left the UFC when he was so good. So Phil Baroni arrested for nursing his girlfriend. Phil Baroni's a terrifying person.
Yeah. Conspiracy. Dana slapped her, so it looks less bad when they allow woman hitter John Jones to fight.
Yeah, we're all doing it. Who cares? Yeah, we all do it. Yeah, we all do it. They're gonna get Oppenhager out of fucking jail next with the next fucking thing.
Oh god. This War Machine is in the UFC now.
It's not even a funny joke, dude. That guy was so fucked up.
Yeah. Bret Hart doesn't count, Hernandez. Nursing equals murdering. Wow, okay.
His fight with Lawler was amazing. Oh, the Rory McDonald Lawler fight? Yeah, that was a good fight.
Oh, yeah. When he became the Red King, that was fucking dope, dude.
Wait, have we gotten on the Phil Baroni cologne? We were talking about that for a while. Is that a thing yet?
I don't know, but I think it should be.
Phil Baroni cologne.
Hit your girlfriend and use a spritz of Phil Baroni to get out of any kind of jail time.
You would have smelled like a New York badass.
You'll be wearing Yankees gear in no time with Phil Baroni scent.
Phil Baroni cologne.
Smell
badass, Baroni.
Smell like the cast of the Jersey Shore with kerosene. Phil Baroni scent. New badass cologne.
Smell like the cast of Jersey Shore after they torched the cop car. Phil Baroni cologne.
Anything.
Phil Baroni cologne. I like it.
Phil Baroni. Yeah. What would that be called? Like, that's the thing.
New York Badass by I don't know. By Baroni.
New York Bad Spice. Snooky Blossomed ARFE.
Strong Island. All right.
Yeah. Strong Island by Phil Baroni. Hit your wife while smelling like me.
Oh. That was the riff we did about MMA fighter products that we need. And Phil Baroni Cologne was number one right after the Roy Nelson's Big Country frozen dinners.
That would be a great one. That would be fantastic. It's got chunks of real elk in it. Look, you just have Roy Nelson go, "It's my kind of appetite." His hand on his stomach,
like me, Big Country. I like it.
It's a big country flavor, or it's got big country taste and flavor.
Dan Severin mustache oil.
I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, me too. Or Don Fry, one or the other.
Unleash your beast with Dan Severin.
Your beast with Dan Severin mustache oil. I like it.
What would Mark Coleman dumbbells? Hit your wife with them as well.
Oh, geez. Just Mark Coleman syringes.
With tungsten tips so they don't break.
Right.
With patented small technology to get into the smallest of veins. The Mark Coleman syringe. Available at Walmart.
Rich Franklin brand Skyline chili. From Cincinnati, man. That'd work.
What, I've had something for Forrest Griffin, but I couldn't think of it. Forrest Griffin hot tubs. Inflate it yourself.
How sad is it that he's going to do power slap? That's so sad. Like, I don't want to see him get hit in the face anymore, dude. He's come on. I just don't.
I assume he's gone through medical what he calls it?
I don't care.
Medical care to be cleared.
Some fucking back alley fucking doctor. Probably some guy who runs a pill mill. Yeah, you're fine.
Can you breathe 3 times in a second? All right, you're good.
Done. Nailed it.
Check. And he's got one of those those old school stethoscopes with the leather going around his head.
Bro, are you drinking straight vodka? What is that?
It's vodka and Sprite.
Okay. I don't see any bubbles.
It's a lot of vodka. Yeah, I like vodka Sprite or vodka and sugar-free Mountain Dew works really good. I've been drinking the fuck out of some sugar-free Mountain Dew lately. Like that shit has come into my life. I'm not gonna drink
any alcohol the entire time we're in Vegas. I'm gonna save money.
No, Tim. There are strategies to doing that. Okay.
I know you got to sit down at a table when you see
sit down anywhere where there's gaming, and they'll come to you for free. You don't have to pay. Literally, what I do. This is for anybody that wants thing. I have a $10 casino or voucher that I always put into a what do you call it? A slot machine, and once the waitress comes over, I act like I'm playing, and then when I get my drink, I slide that bitch out, and I have free booze.
Yeah, have you had the same voucher for 8 years?
No, you have to get fresh ones. They have to be fresh. You have to get it at least that day. And if you do have one that's kind of nice, you can reuse it a few times, but it's different casinos. You don't know where you're going to end up. So usually I just make sure I have $10 on me at all times. That's
right. Listen, we're opening up the donation box for donations for my prostitute. If anyone wants to donate,
two joints definitely up my alley on that. Get an old wrinkled old lady and offer some good times. Goddamn right. That's how you pay the rent in Vegas.
Tim's like, I don't want any part of that.
There's fucking Nathan Lane from Producers who's just out there getting
hello, madam.
Old ladies that put up money for his shows. That's how we're gonna start our MMA shows. Ray's just gonna start hooking up with old ladies for their pensions, and he's gonna.
Yeah.
I got the money. I got the money to do the show.
That's how I'm gonna pay. Yeah, that's how I pay for the overhead of everything.
Found out. I haven't met her yet, but I found out my friend who turned 32 today is dating a 54-year-old, and I'm gonna try not to not laugh.
Guy or girl, or it's a girl that's dating a 54-year-old guy.
No,
it's a guy.
The guy's 32.
Nice. That dude deserves a present. Fuck
That's
yeah,
more,
man.
That's way more up your alley than it is. Like that's how old my mother is, Ray. Like that's just
okay.
Weird.
Wow, your mom.
Weird.
My mom's in her 60s now.
My mom's 56. But point being, that's weird. That's too weird.
Is there any killer comedy acts in Vegas that weekend? Yeah, we'll be on actually a show that weekend too. A couple
no one
shows
cares about
possibly.
the fucking barbecue fucking show.
God damn it! It's a great show and it actually
believe
draws people.
All right, well that's all that matters.
And it's right by the Pawn Stars pawn shop. So ha ha.
You want to go in there and buy something?
No, I don't. I've only been in once. And I don't want to really go in again.
Yeah, I don't need to go. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was looking up shows. Well, listen, I'm so disappointed at the show I wanted to go see. I was so excited when I saw that we were gonna get to go see it, but they closed the show down because no one was going to it, and I'm so fucking bummed. But looking up other shows, and I don't really think there's any. I mean, listen, like if the tickets aren't bad, we can go to something, but it doesn't seem anything that really exciting. The show playing at the Horseshoe is like some kind of like Harry Potter parody, but you don't watch the movie, so I don't know if you like it or not.
Oh, I would love to go see it.
It's called Potter. It's like a comedy version. They do all 77 movies in 70 minutes.
That
like
sounds amazing. I would love to.
I didn't think you want to go to that. All right, we can go to that.
Yeah, anything that's like a parody of Harry Potter. I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. I've bought in Harry Potter gifts before.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, I mean, I've seen. I like the movies enough that I'll know what's happening. I'll get the jokes. So
yeah, me too. I've seen all the movies. It's just I'm not like it doesn't. It's not that deep with me. And it's not Ricky Bobby's
competitive
plays.
Quidditch. Have you ever seen competitive Quidditch? College competitive Quidditch.
The fact that it's like that.
It's big, and it's co-ed and it's full contact.
So
like
stupid.
literally, you could have like an 80-pound girl getting fucking just trucked by a 250-pound dude.
Yeah, I'll.
It's hilarious.
I'll tap on that one, son. That's.
I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna find you a good Quidditch best hits video.
Nope, tapping out.
There was a documentary that was on Netflix a while ago, and it was called Mugbloods. It's about the UCLA Quidditch team. It's actually really interesting.
All right,
but it's gotten bigger, and you can tell it's getting bigger because like all the champions are from like Texas
you said
now.
Bigger.
Like,
okay.
Yep, bigger. Like originally it was like these two private schools in New York that had the best teams because they were the only two. They were the two that invented it, right? But it's not like that anymore. They can't even compete anymore because like fucking Texas is involved.
They've
Ohio
aged
State
out.
has a team. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess they were drinking a lot of Sprite in The Godfather, though.
Weren't drinking a lot of Sprite in The Godfather. No, they were not. Sprite wasn't invented until I think the 70s, 80s, something like that.
John's give us some good info here on prostitutes.
I recommend the Blowjob Show behind Fremont Street. Probably cheaper than a lot of other shows. Could happen, although I did say that. I did say to my friend Shauna, who was in the Eye of the Tiger video, she's like, "Would you pay?" I'm like, I wouldn't do it just because it like money takes it out of it for me. But if we went to the ranch, it'd be like, how much is a BJ? All right, there we are. If
if I had more money, I think I'd do it. But the thing is, I feel like I would just feel too guilty to enjoy it. That's the thing; it would just be a waste of money.
Well, I mean, they're taken care of at least somewhat in Vegas. Or Nevada. They're tested. You know, a lot of they go
No, that's
through a
not.
lot of things.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable with the whole thing, and then I wouldn't like it, and it would just be a waste of a lot of money.
Chili sounds delicious right now, John. By the way,
Chili, dude. There's a chili. I think it's Saturday. There's a chili competition at the brewery by my house. And for $5, you can be a judge tester.
Why are you? And I
think
get
we're
paid
done.
tomorrow. I
Oh
get
my
paid
God.
tomorrow. I might come with you.
All right, $5.
For
It's right by my house.
$5, son.
You can
Oh,
stay here. Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
Promise won't be. Maybe we can do our first Cage Combat IFC show or IFC World Tour show.
Oh Lord. No, but I saw the guy who's like putting it together. He owns a hot sauce company called Half's Hot Sauce, and he asked me to talk about it when I had the show. He's like, "Can you talk about events coming up?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's part of what I'm supposed to do, really." When I was hosting the show and I talked about it, no one was really interested when I was talking about it, but I might go because it's $5 and I could try a bunch of chilies.
Yes.
It's also $5 to enter a chili, but I don't really cook chili, and I don't.
Nah, I wish I could cook my dad's chili, but he never taught me. My dad had bomb chili when he was alive. Badass chili.
He
That
didn't
and
like
brisket.
write it down and hide it somewhere in the attic.
No, if it was written down somewhere, it's probably in
mom
like a
doesn't know?
box. I'll find it when I'm like 50 years old and like corner the chili market. Like, it's like, this is my last $5. I'm gonna make chili and can it.
You're gonna be doing it in the park, all out of like trash and shit, like American Pickle, like Seth Rogen, American Pickle. Married 15 years, so all that fun stuff was a long time ago, but I love it. I love and appreciate sex workers.
As do we, to a point. I'm.
Listen,
all
I think
for
it should be
getting your money,
decriminalized. I don't
boo-boo.
think it should be a crime. It sounds ridiculous to be a crime.
Agreed. Yeah, I don't. If a woman wants to, I mean, OnlyFans, your butthole can only get you so far in a pic. So it's like, why not use that butthole and make like $250 for a session? Why not? Do it.
I'm sure. Also, my theory is that there'd be a lot less overall sex crimes if prostitution was legal. That's just my guess. That's just my thing. Here's decriminalized. I don't know. I don't know if there's data to support that in any other country, but that's just my guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have any kind of statistics offhand.
Me either. Where's like Australia? I know. And listen, I know I worked for gun control there. When they went full gun control, no one got shot anymore. And when they went
Stabbings
full decriminalization, they probably I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Sex.
I know in Portugal where they decriminalized all drugs, it's been going really well. So
sex crimes is a great name for
already
a podcast.
I
probably already is.
Plenty of podcasts.
It's like run by a blue hair and like a soy boy. This week on Sex Crimes, we have a sex worker who's been molested 50 times.
Oh Lord!
Tell us your struggle.
Oh Lord! And people are driving to work like, this is entertaining.
Yes, it's all women too for some reason.
Yeah, they're definitely not watching this show.
No, we've cornered the market on
Scumbaggery.
Scumbaggery and male.
Oh, sorry. Don't mean scumbags. I mean the best people on earth.
Hey, you know what? That should be the name of our fans. They're the bro Plata scumbags for a reason. We're fun. We don't give a shit, and we're fun people. Everybody that's ever
I don't know if
watched.
that's true.
I'm getting a bunch of. Is that Gengar, the Pokemon? I can't remember.
Is it a Pokemon?
Yeah, that's a Pokemon. I might have been molested 50 times as a kid, maybe more.
Moving on.
2 joints. I'm sorry.
On.
We got Gengar to clean it up though, so we're fine with that. I'm fine with Ryan Kill 711 doing that. And then we got some its in the chat.
Oh, wait, we talked about this last week, but you said you watched Glass Onion, correct?
I did watch Glass Onion, yes.
Light spoiler alert, everybody. Light one. Not going to tell you who did it.
Light.
I'm not going to tell you who did it. but I am going to tell you who didn't. So light spoil. My favorite character in that whole show, that whole movie. Who's your favorite character? I had a favorite character. Maybe one of my favorite movie characters ever now.
I mean, I had a few.
No, there's one answer to this. One answer to this.
Dave Bautista.
No. Fucking Daryl.
Daryl was.
Daryl's the guy who's just fucking there. The guy, the fucking house guest who just fucking
the brother of Edward
He's the
Norton's
brother. He's
character?
just fucking there the whole time.
No,
You're
it's
like, he
his
has to have
brother.
something to do with it, and he fucking doesn't. He's fucking chilling, smoking weed, getting drunk the whole time in his room by himself. Fucking
that's
love
his
Daryl.
brother. That's Edward Norton's brother in the movie.
They never said brother,
Yeah, they did.
did they?
Yeah, my brother's visiting, and he's gonna
I
be
thought he
in
said this
another
is
room.
Daryl. He's just going through some shit. I don't think he said brother, did he?
No, it's his brother, I believe. His Glass Onions in older
'Cause you
films.
think he has something to do with it,
no.
and he doesn't. What?
Is Glass Onion an older movie?
No, it just
it
came
is
out.
not. Yeah, it literally just came out. Where's Thomas is what Ryan Kills is asking with a bunch of
work.
faces.
Work. I'll be back soon. He's working seasonally. Couple more weeks, he'll be back.
But no, yeah, that movie was really fucking good.
It was really fun. I hope they make 10 more.
There's probably gonna be at least another movie. I think you have to do. What's Daniel Craig's?
I don't know how you can live without this, with like this, hating everything this much, or just like, I don't know, not wanting to enjoy your life. But Ben Shapiro got so pissed off about it. You see how pissed he got? He had a huge fucking rant about it. He was like such a bitch about it. He hated it so much. It was so. I read what he said. I didn't see it, but I'm like, why do you hate everything so much?
Because he's Ben Shapiro, dude. Like, he's just
hated it, and he made the whole thing political because, of course, he did.
Well, yeah, that's his job.
Like, it's a fucking fictional fucking movie. Daniel Craig is
Of
playing a
course.
fucking Southern gentleman. Once again, I like the glass onion as a metaphor.
Yeah,
I do the accent all day. It's like
like a
there's
metaphor.
all these layers, but the center is clear to see.
I see that it is nice to have like a foghorny leghorn.
The foghorn leghorn, it is.
Like detective. It makes me happy to see that.
No, I want to know more about Benoit Blanc. I want like some background.
I think, yeah, I want like a spin-off movie where it's like his first ever.
Young Benoit.
Yeah. It's like,
Dude, you know who should play young Benoit? I already got the guy. I don't know his name. Fuck. I think he's Southern. He's played Southern characters before, but he also played Han Solo in Solo. He played young Solo.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Because he was in like Beautiful Creatures, and he was in that Coen Brothers movie, Hail Caesar. He played like a Southern guy, and I think he'd be perfect for that. He's a young, good-looking dude with a nice Southern accent. He'd be great at that. Anyway,
Yeah,
not Chris Benoit. No,
No,
Chris
not
Benoit
Benoit.
Blanc.
I see my wife is suffocating.
That's a character I want you to do. Chris Benoit Blanc.
You see,
You have a vein popping out and be like, I like steroids as a metaphor.
HGH as a metaphor is the best kind of thing in the
We're doing a
world.
remake of Tron and boycotting Hollywood. They already did.
Yeah, well,
it was a sequel.
It was a sequel. And they're
wasn't bad.
supposedly doing a third movie with Jared Leto, which I'm not a fan of.
Is Jeff Bridges going to be in it?
No, because he's already he died in the second.
Oh, that's
film.
right. That's right.
Spoiler alert on a 10-year-old fucking film.
Anyway, is Olivia Wilde going to be in it?
Probably with what's his face, his Flynn's kid. Can't remember that guy's name. But yeah, it's got to continue the story. You just can't have Jeff Bridges show up out of fucking thin air. Although it would be nice to have like a Jedi.
He'll probably be a computer program or some shit cameo.
That's what I'm saying, like a Jedi kind of like a blue shadow kind of thing, for them to be on to make it happen.
Disc. Yeah,
I'm digging the lava lamp. See, I fucking told you, Tim. I told you people would love this background.
I didn't say shit about it. I like it better when we see the top and the bottom at the movie theater.
I know. Yeah, I gotta put that back up because I took it down to read Michael's comment. I believe
I had a lava lamp as a teenager.
I did too. I had a couple of lava lamps growing up. So, but yeah, this kind of the neon dream kind of shit we got
Moss,
going
what's
on
up,
here.
man?
What's up, Moss? Good to see you, buddy. Good shows last night.
Moss, you want we're gonna be in Vegas for UFC 285. You want us to do press? We're getting into scrum, Ray. We're gonna ask those hard hitting questions.
Goddamn right we are. We will ask anything these people that want to type to us. That's how you do it.
I want to ask Cody Garbrandt what makes people from Tuscarawas County tougher than everybody else. It's the only question I want to ask.
Do you know he'll probably give you a full answer?
Yes, that's why I want to ask it.
I would love for you to get that answer. Like that would be
Only
like,
question I want to ask.
From T County. What's it? What's the T County mindset, bro? What's the T County mindset?
922, bro. 922.
You can get a tattoo in Vegas that says 922 if he wins. I'd fund that.
And again, listen, the guy who taught him how to box trains a block from my house. He trains at a gym a block from my house. His name is Robert Meese. He's been an Ultimate Fighter. He's been in Cody's corner. Most of his fights in the UFC. Not all of them, but most of them. I don't know if he was in his last one or not. I don't know if he'll be in this one or not. I don't know. He kind of go back and forth with his uncle. I don't know, but
922 is John Morgan's cholesterol.
Good one, 2 joints. I like it.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to get into scrum next to John Morgan, and when he asks the question, I'll piggyback it. But just to piggyback John's, why do you think John's a bitch?
And just fully get into it.
Just
then we get
in your own words. Why won't he ask real journalistic questions? Like, has he offered to suck your dick? Yes or no?
Have you ever grabbed his hair in the office? Please tell us. We want to know. Is he into hair pulling?
What did we say earlier? He was gonna ask. Oh, he's gonna be the one to ask Dana what she said.
Yeah. Dana, what did your wife say to you in that club
what
booth?
did she say to deserve this? Damn it, John.
Really,
Yeesh.
Dana, you really showed some restraint and some good timing with your hands there. The speed
Where'd
looked
you
a
learn
little
to box,
off.
Dana? Where'd you learn?
When you were in the pocket, did you feel comfortable against your wife? Dana, great fight tonight. Really was. You felt the crowd. They were chanting, hit her, and you listened. Really good times.
Jeez, Ray. There it goes again. Ray whacking the golf ball into the ocean.
No, just show him pure misogyny. Why not on a Tuesday? Let's do it.
Would you ask Dana about the slap? If so, may have to apply for credential.
Yes. I will ask that personally.
No, you won't. You'd be afraid.
I will.
To. Ray,
no, I would.
The thing is, listen, if this was any other sport, I would ask the hard-hitting question, but I'm afraid we'd be banned for life for asking that question.
From press things, he can't. If we give them money, we wouldn't be banned. We wouldn't get a full Ariel the Dickhead Hawani on that.
I think we would, man.
I don't think we'd be banned from all UFC events. I really don't. Thank you, Manny C. Appreciate you, dude, for being here on the MMA Holes recommendation. Appreciate it.
We love them.
We love them so much. And remember, always go watch them and their shows when they're hanging out. And, but yes,
I won't ask about the slap, but I got other good questions. Like, exhibit Cody Garbrandt. Is it true that you like? Oh, never mind. Pass. I'm at T County, bro.
Yeah. What you? I could see you coming up to Cody and just being like, "Well, being
remember
from
me,
T
bro?
County, yeah. Hey, man, my name's Tim.
Dude, I got so fast as I saw him last. He wouldn't recognize me.
Ray, I said hi to you on the MMA Holes chat last night, and you didn't say hi back. I was kind of in my own little world last night.
Forget it then. If we're not willing to get
and then Maz says, "Forget it then." I would absolutely, if you got me press passes, I would take that ban hit to fucking ask Dana how his wife's face is. Like that. Come on, dude. I would do that in a heartbeat. So I've met Dana before.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you will
guy.
never again if you ask that
No.
question.
No, I'll get ripped away
All right,
by
listen,
his
just don't say
muscly
the words
security
bro,
guard.
bro, Plata. If you're gonna ask that question, do not say the words bro, Plata, please.
Oh no, I would use like MMA Times or like MMA Junkie.
No, you say
Just to-
MMA holes and only MMA holes.
No,
That's
I would
it.
do. I would. Maz is like, okay, we're back in. I would use like MMA Junkie or one of them, like just throw them under the bus so they get yelled at.
What's the Ari Hawani show called? MMA Hour.
Yeah. Ray
Ray
Hochback,
Hochback,
MMA
MMA
Hour. How's your wife's cheek? Is it okay? Hopefully it's fine. Thank you. Ariel
is-
sends you. Yes, he did. And then just
Ray
run
probably
away.
actually might do this. That's the thing. He probably would. I would. Ray would.
Oh, I wouldn't a heartbeat. That'd be funny for me at that point. I'm like,
I
in
would not
Vegas.
stand anywhere near. I might not even go.
Oh, I would have you stand by the elevators immediately. Like, don't even come
looking
near
for
me.
an exit, just like by the nearest exit.
You're reading a New York Times, acting like you're doing something, but
Mm-hmm.
you're just like peering over the paper.
This is a mean thing to ask. Can you ask it a little more funny or something? Like, how's your
Yeah.
backhand been?
Yes. Dana, I heard you're
Working on
taking up
that
tennis.
backhand.
How's your backhand?
Yes, ask him that. That's better. You're a fan of tennis. How's your backhand?
Do you want to be, or have you secretly wanted to be a slap fighter your whole life? Please tell me.
Dana White, the man who puts the slap and power slap, sir. That's great to meet you.
You're just holding you're holding the tripod, and I've got like the mic plugged into the cell phone. And the man that puts the slap and power slap, Dana White. That would be so great. I would die. I would go up to my I'd go up to the room, hit the vape outside of the outside the door, come in and just plop down, knowing I committed something amazing in my life.
I apologize for this dumb joke, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh no,
Dana, when you started the Power Slap League, was there any thought at all to maybe naming the league after yourself, like maybe call it White Power Slap?
Oh come on. No comment. No comment.
There's no comment then.
Plead the
Don't consider
fifth.
the yes. Okay.
Is that did you plead the fifth in divorce court? Yeah.
White Power Slap.
White powers.
Ray, would you actually do that, or did you get cold feet?
Power slap.
No, not Power Slap. Asking this
If I
question
did
today.
that thing where it's like I heard you're a big fan of tennis, how is your backhand? I think that would be the perfect way to do it. And then when he walks away, no comment, no comment,
No comment?
no comment.
No, nothing. Yeah, nothing. No comment.
Yeah, and because I will say this: Dana White does roll deep when it comes to like security. So I've seen one of the guys that he hired for security when I was at UFC 210.
Where were they in Mexico when he was getting assaulted by his wife?
They were watching the doors. They were watching the doors. They knew where their bread was buttered. We can't let anyone in, not even press. No press, no press. Security was.
It was John Morgan. He can come in. John's cool. He can come in.
Yeah. John, come here. I want you to hit my wife. Can you Yes, Dana. He gives him 50 and like pats him on the ass on the way out. Good boy. Now go post that the UFC is legitimately selling out. Which they are. I will say that. But no, yeah, I honestly, that would be the highlight of my life is if I got that tennis joke in. Oh my god. I could, cause honestly, that would be one of those things where it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to just be an asshole to like one of the most powerful men in sports. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it under a different name and also different podcast name. Be like Chris Tanner, MMA Hour.
Thomas Pope, MMA.
Hell no, I would never do that. That's where I draw a line. Like I wouldn't want that for him. But I'd be like, you know, my name's Chris. I would use like Chris Collinsworth or something. Fucking
Chris Benoit Blanc.
Chris. Yes, Chris Benoit Blanc, MMA junkie. I would pay somebody to falsify the lanyard so it had someone else's name on there, but it's my lanyard, and slip it in, and then we just bolt. Oh man.
Well, apparently we're gonna get banned for the life at USC 285 and arrested probably. So that's gonna be
arrested over that. Fuck you.
And then Ray's gonna throw a dolly through a bus. That's the next step.
That out of anger because I'm being arrested.
What's this bullshit?
You hit my friend, who's now suing me.
The best is he's gonna throw the dolly through the bus and the window won't break. He'll just hit him back in the face.
Habib just laughing at me, going, "You pretty soft man. I don't like you.
You little bitch." Best show on the internet, nah. Best show.
Tonight it's been actually pretty fun. Dude, speaking of,
well, here's the thing: you get Ray the credentials, Moss, and then he'll feel obligated to do something like that.
Yeah,
if it was Plata credentials, he'd probably back out.
If it had our logo on it, I would I'd again pay somebody to like. I'd scan it and send it to somebody that can Photoshop this shit and make it look real, so I can just slip it in and then slip it out. And
we
be
start
like,
the process to try to get around. Listen, I don't even want to go to the weigh-ins or those whatever if we get into scrum. I don't want to go any other way. It doesn't seem that entertaining to me. It doesn't seem weigh-ins doesn't seem entertaining to me.
Weigh-ins sounds fun because you got the whole crowd. You got half the T-Mobile Arena. Like,
number one, it's not even real weigh-ins. It's fake weigh-ins.
They're ceremonial, sure, but fuck it. If we could get into the real weigh-ins though with press passes.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, we have 100 subscribers on YouTube. I don't think we're gonna get like the high access here.
No, we would probably get like post-fight, if anything, and we just show up drunk and stoned.
Bro, that was awesome. We don't want to ask a question, bro. That was awesome. That fucking third round, that fucking choke you pulled, dude. That was awesome.
I
just want to say you were awesome, bro.
MMAholds.com. I want to know who the biggest bitch is in the UFC. I just fell asleep on the microphone. It would be fun. Ray, be honored, dude. 6 years with Moss. They haven't offered me credentials or anything. It's right. Because I'm willing to be that guy. I'll wear a disguise. I don't give a fuck.
You want to wear my wizard costume?
Yes! Lord Tobin, MMA.
Lord Tobin, MMA host.
Roberto Hernandez donating $5. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
thanks,
you.
Buddy.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to have to learn how
Thank
to.
you,
I'll
Roberto.
probably make it 5 seconds.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank you, Roberto.
See, we
$5
customized songs we donate
donation.
here.
Hitting that Streamlabs donation link in the bottom. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't get much for it, but you did get a sound. We need to make that.
Thank you, Roberto.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. I tried to donate, but it's PayPal BS. So sadly that's what Streamlabs does. I didn't see a Venmo.
You know what? We'll give you an address, 2 joints. You can send us Canadian money in cash.
Yes. And shit, I'll send you our Venmo for fuck's sake. I don't care.
We've had Venmo for months.
I know, but we finally got somebody. We finally got a donation, Tim.
Isn't it at Bro Plata? Isn't that what it is? Like, it's not hard to find.
It's at bro Plata is our Venmo.
And the logo's right there. You can see the logo.
Yep. It's exactly who it is. And
I'll send you the finest Tim Hortons coupons.
Yes!
Tim
yes! Dude, there's a Tim Hortons in fucking Akron. There is a Tim Hortons in fucking Akron. All right.
I know there's one in Columbus by Alan's house.
Yeah, it's like west. It's usually like west of the state. But
I
there's
went there
a
one
Tim
time.
Hortons in Akron.
Is there? No, yeah.
Yes.
Isn't one down by me, but there's definitely one by Alan's
two
house.
joints. We have Tim Hortons in Ohio. It's just Western
Yeah,
Ohio and Southern Ohio.
They're not in every corner, but they exist.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Tim Hortons. I used to eat that shit when I go to Buffalo for hockey tournaments and shit. I love me some Tim Hortons.
I've only been there once, and it was like I didn't want breakfast, so I got like a. Right.
What?
There isn't one in my own town. I was there when I went with the Allens. When I was on my way home, I stopped.
Okay.
I think I got like a turkey sandwich or something.
I loves me some Tim Hortons, dude.
It was on ciabatta bread. It's pretty good.
Ciabatta?
Ciabatta.
The coffee is tremendous and zero whites working. Jesus Christ.
That's how you know it's good.
Yes, that has flavor. The food has flavor at that point.
Like it doesn't say spicy on the menu, but someone's throwing a little hot sauce on it.
All Filipinos. Oh, maybe in Canada it's usually like it's like a Wendy's down here. Like it is like white trash white people who have like 5 DUIs or drug charges, and then it's the verse after that.
It's Martin Beloy.
That would be funny if he actually
with his master's degree.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it scary? He has a master's degree. I'm a college dropout. That's kind of motivates
he's a
me.
Smart guy. He just has a brain injury.
Yeah, very smart. Love that guy. TBH, they run by overseas companies and they send their own workers. Yeah, I mean, that's
where'd Moscow? He leave? He
do.
go to get us our credentials. Is that where he's going?
Just going to get all that stuff. But no, I would absolutely do that. I'm going on record right now, looking in the camera and saying I would ask Dana White how his backhand is. Not under an assumed name. I would turn my thing to the other side and like protect it.
Assumed name is Christopher Moss.
Yeah. Moss MMA holes. How's your backhand, Dana?
Photoshop it because he's going to Kinko's right now, getting us their laminates.
I love it. Let's do it.
Anyway, we're gonna be there. We're gonna bother some. You have to go pee out to get a drink.
No, that's what I was about to say. Are you going to pee?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. Thank you guys for watching tonight, by the way. All of you are amazing. And again, if you want, Streamlab donation link in the bottom of the screen. I have to work out the timing for that. But it'll be fixed by next week for sure. We appreciate all of our chatters, all the people that are watching. Like, share. Just share with the people. Tell them to subscribe to Bro Plata. We try to be amazing. I'd go to a UFC Vancouver if Dana ever went there again. I'm not amazing. But again, UFC shows are fucking fantastic. If you've never been to a UFC show and you love MMA, you need to at least plop down the money to go. Pay-per-views especially. This is going to be my third pay-per-view. Third pay-per-view, people. By the way, we all are of a certain age on this channel, I assume. I want to do an RIP real quick. Manny, I did see the article, of course, saying Dana should get fired. Can't imagine it happening. But any chance that happens? Has any fighter talked about it? I haven't seen any fighter commentary about it. I go by what the MMA holes are talking about. Shout out to Sober Carl, by the way, for being in here. But to me, like this, JBM kind of diffused the argument a little bit last night on their 4 stream. Because, and also Dan Lebitard had a great thing about it where he said that there's really going to be no backlash off of this. And to me, there should be a little bit, but at the same time, it's right there. D-Rest, what's happening, baby? This whole thing is like, I don't know. It's gotten weird, boys. It's gotten weird. And supposedly people, Happy New Year, D-Rest. Supposedly they worked things out and talked about it, and they're going to be there. He's going to keep his position as president of the UFC. I don't see him losing his position as the president at all. To me, it's a bad thing, of course, but at the same time, couples fight. You know, we've never seen this before out of them. Who knows what happens at home? But at the same time, Manny, I don't think that Dana is going to lose his position. Neither does Tim.
What?
Where Manny, the question from, and I'll bring it up here for you, from Manny C here. I did see an article saying Dana should get fired. Can't imagine it happening, but any chance that it happens? Has any fighter talked about it? I haven't seen any fighters really talking about it, but he's definitely not going to lose his
You kidding me? They won't dare.
No. He's the brains behind all this, man. Like, that's the thing. He's the reason.
He's the guy who decides if you're allowed to make money or not.
Yes.
Do I still have COVID? I don't know. I feel all right. Habibs. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, I don't think anything's gonna come of it.
Cleveland does rock.
Let's not go that far, kid.
Hey, it has a Hall of Fame. How many other places have the whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Just one.
I'm gonna put this out because we like Ryan Kills on this show. He's begging D-Rest to unblock him. Do it, dude. Why you gotta block people? Why you gotta block people?
But no, I don't. The answer is I don't think he's gonna. No, I don't think they're gonna do anything. Maybe they'll do something like maybe they'll just tell him he can't. Maybe the company will say he can't go to events for like a month just to say, hey, we did something, guys, and so they don't look fucking terrible. But they won't do that before talking to Dana first. They're like, hey, we're going to tell people that we told you can't go to events for 2 months. You know, something like that. They'll do something to make it look like, hey, stop.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, nothing will happen.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't really see them being any way or trying to really do anything with that, but it happened. Alcohol was involved from what it looks like, and the MMA holes did kind of speculate that maybe
what about
she
cocaine?
caught him
You're
cheating.
doing blow in Mexico?
Well, no, I kind of agree with the idea that maybe she caught him cheating or something, and that's why she was so fucking pissed off and had her hands in her face.
I think guy's never cheated in 30 years.
Oh, I'm not saying but she
maybe
caught
he
him.
hasn't. Maybe he hasn't. I don't know.
But she caught him. That's that. There was definite. JBM even said it. Like her hands in her face could be he caught her or she caught him cheating.
Yeah.
So or not telling her. Who knows what the situation is with the whites and how they do things. That's not my that's not my place to really speak.
Nobody
on
knows what
kind
goes
of
on
thing.
with the whites. All right, no one knows what the whites are up to.
Nobody knows what the whites are up to ever.
You know what? All we know is
except the
good.
FBI.
It's
the
never
FBI
anything
know what the
good.
whites are doing.
Yeah, it's never anything good though.
Yeah, it's one of those things where at this point, I don't know what to really say about it. I mean, it happened.
Hey, we'll ask the hard-hitting questions when we get these press passes, and we're
get
at the
these
scrum
sweet ass press
Friday.
passes. Yeah, but your alibi is I have COVID. Okay, Ray has COVID, and that's why.
I'm just not going to be around you.
That's why Chris is the MMA Junkies guy
Ray.
MMA Junkies.
Listen,
for
I'm
them.
going on record right now. Ray, don't do it. Don't do it, Ray. Look,
Why
it's
not?
on tape. It's on tape. No, right. I had to say that. So now if you do it, I told you not to. I told you not to.
Yeah, but I'll still do it. I don't care.
I want you to, but I want it to be on. I want to be on record that I told you not to. Don't do it. Rick. Don't do it.
Don't do it. You're like Willy Wonka with fucking Augustus Gloop. Please stop.
Hey, Ricardo, how far are you from Vegas? We're gonna be there March 1st through 5th.
Yeah,
We're
gonna.
Brewster, doesn't he live there now? Has anyone talked to Brewster lately?
Yeah, where's Brewster?
There's no.
I have
lamp.
Ray's IST intro or IST intro. I have no idea what. Send it to me on my the Bro Plata Gmail, and we might play it. And I might.
We're gonna need a song for Who Dat. We need a nice funky song for Who Dat.
Yes.
Our greatest game.
Fire.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I know. Yes, Who Dat, a game that, listen, as much as I'd like to play it every week, if we played it every week, it would get, eventually it won't be funny anymore. So we got to spread it out.
Agreed.
Can't do it more than about 15 times a year. So we only did it about
15 times a year.
Yeah, that's like a little more once a month. That's like every 3 weeks.
But yeah, we're gonna be in Vegas March 1st through the 5th for UFC 285. We're gonna be there hanging out, doing some.
Come on out,
stand-up
sober Carl. I'll buy you a cranberry juice, fam.
Word. I'll get you a decaffeinated Pepsi. That's fine. No caffeine Pepsi. That's cool.
Come see us tell dick jokes at the barbecue place.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. That was one of my first emails once we really started getting into this. Was to him.
Did you say yes already?
Yeah, I got to hit him up at the end of the month to kind of officially book it. But I always and that's the thing about like Steve McAnally and the Rick's Rollin' Smoke bar or the Rollin' Smoke comedy in Vegas or Rollin' Smoke comedy at Rick's Rollin' Smoke barbecue in Vegas. Sober Carl in the chat. But
I like it.
We love all of you. We love every single one of you for being the amazing human beings that you are every single time we do this show. I want you guys to know that. But we will be doing stand-up at least twice while we're in Vegas. I'm going to book ourselves on 2 shows.
What other show?
The one I'm gonna have to finagle, but at the same time,
I don't have any good tapes. I haven't had a good tape in years.
It will be fine. Just send the wait. You have Tourette's, but not the cool Tourette's. I'm fine with that. Like, as soon as you send that joke, immediately you've got the BIPOC
I realized
community.
recently that I changed without even thinking about it. Cool Tourette's to hilarious Tourette's, and I changed it back because I think it's funny to do.
Cool Tourette's is better because it's that consonant. It's that.
Didn't
C.
even notice that I was doing it either. And then I'm like, why isn't this joke working as well? I'm like, oh, I think I fucked it up. So I went back. Anyway,
2 Joints is saying you bombed too. It will be epic. Yes, it will be. We will tape our Vegas sets at least once. If we do the LA Comedy Club, I'm gonna tape those for.
There's only
Instagram.
one state so far I've only bombed in, and that's Michigan. Yeah, I
bombed in Ohio way too many times.
Yeah, but you also not. I've seen that too. So, but I said I've only bombed in Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, I've done well in Vegas. I mean, the first time I've told this story on the show before, but for people who are new,
well in New York. When I've been in New York, is well like every time.
But the first time I ever bombed in Vegas only once, and it was because like it was a newer show and nobody was really there, and at the end of the bar, all of a sudden you just hear, "Happy birthday to you." And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Did you just yell penis as loud as you could?
I wanted to. My ex-girlfriend or my girlfriend at the time was at the bar watching me just eat dick. There was like 2 other fucking couples. Last time I went, though, to this show that we're going to be doing, it was packed. The whole mezzanine of the shopping plaza was packed with people, which was awesome.
Shopping plaza? Are we just like going to be at a mall surprising people with dick jokes? I love that.
No, if you look at older episodes of Pawn Stars, next to the pawn shop was just like some fucking storage lockers and shit. They knocked that down and made a small shopping mall. The family that owns the Pawn Stars pawn shop made their own, like, there's a candy store, there's a barbecue joint, there's like an exotic car fucking rental place where you can get like a spider for rent, bunch of shit. But the shopping plaza came in like season 10, I want to say.
Every once in a while, if it comes on, I'm like, see something interesting, I'm like, I kind of want to know what that is.
Pawn Stars,
That's
Chum
only
Lee
reason I
got
watch it is to see what stuff's worth it. And the other shit, you know, the whole drama in the store and all the shit they make up has zero interest to me.
Yeah, I have zero interest in that. I just want to know what fucking
Anything with
Civil
Pickers.
War bell.
Let's tell you about the time I was driving back from my dad's, and I'd probably gone a couple hours towards home, and he called me. He's like, Tim, the Pickers are here. I'm like, what? He's like, they're a mile from my house. The Pickers. They're at that way. He pointed his
That's
place out.
awesome.
Like,
American
the Pickers are
Pickers?
there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, man, that's cool. I didn't turn around, though. What was I going to do? Bother them when they're shooting? I never saw that episode, though. I don't know. I'm sure assuming it aired.
Two Joint says Pawn Stars and American Choppers equals over the top drama.
All
Yes,
those
it
shows.
does.
All those shows, yeah.
Rick's a cool guy. Like, he shook my hand when I met him, so like he's actually
What's
got
up,
to
Rick?
meet Rick and
See the old man.
No, the old man, R.I.P. He's the old man.
Old man died?
has-
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the old man died. Like he was in his late 80s when he
I
died.
knew he was old.
But he had my favorite saying of all time. And if I ever met Rick, I would go, I use your dad's saying so many fucking times, which is some people's children. Like, it's the perfect way to be like, fucking people are idiots. Some people's children, kid. Like, I don't.
One of the Pickers used to wrestle with Pat Miletich, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them. The skinny one, right?
He told the story. And by the way, if you're a new listener, go on to
You need to
our
get Pat
interviews
back.
tab.
It's been almost 2 years, right? We can have Pat back. He'll come back.
Yes, I will text Pat. I just don't like to be a bother. I feel like I bother
Then get-
people.
Listen, Ray, don't text him. Do it on Instagram. That's not bothering him.
True.
And also, it's been so long. I feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. It's not like we had a bad interview. We had a good interview, and I even bought some of his fucking shit. So
Put a one in the chat, new people and people, if you want to see Pat Miletich on this show.
why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Yeah, it was recent. Yeah, it was recent, like 13 years ago. I thought he died like within the last like 5 years. The old man. Zero Two Joints does not want Pat Miletich on this show.
We want women. We got
We
one,
want
and then
women.
she blocked us on Instagram for a minute.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
about
that
to
was
say
a
this.
misunderstanding or something. I don't know. I feel bad.
Possibly. I hope.
I feel bad because that's the last thing I wanted.
We love you, Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall's great, and if we offended her, we apologize. We didn't mean to.
D-Rest, very nice. Fuck you on the Pat Miletich.
Oh man, I feel bad that we didn't ask him about who's that guy who's like in a Macedonian prison right now. What's that guy's name?
Kendall block you guys? Damn. Yeah, for a little bit. But
Yeah,
she
so I
unblocked
think either
us.
it
She
was an
hasn't talked
accident
to us.
or something that she was met. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope she wasn't mad. I mean, we
Yeah, me
love
too,
her
right?
on this show, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we love her like a family, like all of you guys.
I don't know.
Tate, I would love to have Andrew Tate on this show just to talk about kickboxing.
No, Misha Tate, you monster.
No, I want
There's-
Andrew Tate or Tristan.
Is there any more Tates? We can make this show keep going. Tate
I don't know
Martell.
any
You
of-
guys remember Tate Martell?
No.
No?
Tate Martell sounds like an 80s pro wrestler.
He played quarterback for. He was supposed to be the next big college quarterback, and then he went to Ohio State. Then he transferred to Miami, didn't play. Then he transferred to UNLV, didn't play. So his career just fizzled out.
Misha Tant.
There you go.
Ryan Killis, though, he wants the top G on here. I think we can get the top G.
Who's the top
All
G?
down for the top G and his pizza. Yeah.
Who's the top G? What?
Andrew Tate.
Oh, I don't know that much about him other than he's a human trafficker and a quick kickboxer. Let's have him on from prison just to talk about kickboxing.
Yes.
Only kickboxing.
We're not going to talk about your trial. We're not going to talk anything. We just want to talk kickboxing. And I guarantee you he probably would do it. I actually
we have to send him questions in advance like Bob Sapp.
Oh, God. Yeah, I wish Bob would come on this fucking show. Like, we would be so respectful to him.
I'd take Scott Stepp. Can we have him instead?
I want Bob Sapp because I want to know about his pro wrestling days. We also will probably have Filthy Tom Lawler on the show.
What are we going to ask him about? Because he hasn't fought in years. Are we going to play member berries with him?
Pretty much.
Remember when you were in the UFC?
Well,
remember when you came out to Like a Prayer? Remember? I remember. Yeah.
Dude, his workout regimens, if you follow him on Instagram,
I don't,
are fire. Like straight up.
No, I want lazy fat people on. More lazy fats. Everybody with me. More lazy fats. Come on, everybody. Come on, chat. More lazy fats.
Oh, D-Rest. What do you think about how fat you are, Ray? That's my act. Why are you even...
I think we're both gorgeous.
I'm talking about how fat
Me
I am
more
on
than
stage.
him, but we're gorgeous. Anyway, two joints. Chad Zumock interview. Listen, Chad Zumock was just home. I was sick. I couldn't go see him. I wanted to, but again, you guys got to bombard his whatever his last video. Let's take a look. What was his last video? I want to see Two Joints putting a message in
was
here.
It his court
do
video?
Bro Plata. What?
I said, was it Zumock's court video? Was the last video you saw?
No. He's
D-Rest looks like a Herbert the pervert from Family Guy. That's funny. Oh, Ryan Kills, you rule. Thank you.
Oh, he's actually live right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Dude, message him and see if we can come in to his show if he's live.
Is he live?
Message him.
Oh, yeah,
he'll answer you.
Two joints. Go to Sit Down Zumock's channel. He's live right now and say you should do Bro Plata.
Yes, say Bro
right
Plata
now.
wants you on Two Joints. He's live. Go do it. I was actually listening.
He should do Bro Plata because I want him to wonder what's Bro Plata, and then he finds out it's our show.
Yeah, I would hope he comes on because of you. I don't know how he feels about me. I've always tried to be nice to Chad, so
I don't listen. If people ask him, he'll do it. But
yeah,
if we just ask him, I don't think so. So that's why, because it doesn't really help him much.
Oh God, John, thank you on
Tuesday
this.
Takes right now. Get on there. Anyway.
John 209, thank you for saying this. Ray, you look like you could be a model when you're in shape and shaven.
Yeah, it can be one of those befores. Or
yeah.
Don't waste your time doing sit-ups like this, and it's black and white and Ray and gray sweatpants
Yeah.
going, oh!
Just,
and it's
just
like,
put
do
my
like the
hand
guy
out.
with some sort of push-up, some sit-up machine who's whipped.
putting the back of my hand on my back going, don't waste your time being this way.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the link? Tim, put it in our Discord. Give Two Joints the link. It should be there. I look like a god, sorry, but it's not my fault. Oh, by the way, I am gonna do something.
You just look. It's just I don't know. You just Google Chad Zumock.
Sit down, Zumock, or Tuesday Takes.
Sit down, Zumock is his page, and then Tuesday Takes. He's live right now.
I'm gonna do
Sit down,
something.
Zumock is his channel, and he's live.
By
right
the
now.
way, next probably tomorrow for the show Tuesday. Which is I'm going to be filming my boxing class.
Oh Lord!
And I want people honestly to tell me from 7 classes how shit my technique is.
Dude, when are you getting a fight? You gonna do that this year?
Next December is what I'm aiming for.
Too long.
No,
boo. I did it 2 weeks notice. You
boxing.
Boo.
I have not been boxing training more than a year. And
so I wasn't. I was a man.
I
was
looked
tough.
at Tim Stafford. Tim Stafford, who looked at me. By the way, shout out to Timmy Stafford and George Comer at Revolution Fight and Fitness. Crew as well. All the guys from there. Love you guys so much. The gym's gonna be on HBO, by the way, coming up soon on Game. It's like Game Time or Game Planning. I'll share it out on the Facebook or the Instagram for that. Tim, message delivered. 2 joints coming in on the clutch. Yeah, Chad Zumock ignored us.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
I not only like a GOG, but I am a GOG. Sorry, I love you all. D-Rest, remember, anytime anybody asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Okay? Tuesday just took some Canadian words. Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna videotape probably tomorrow my boxing class, and you guys can roast my technique on Tuesday. We'll play the full thing of a combo I'm throwing, and you can tell me if I'm Stephen A level or if I'm nowhere near. It would be nice to hear nowhere near, to be honest with you.
Nice guy. Good job. Ryan did it too. I don't know what
Thank
he
you.
said though. Did you hear what he said? I don't know what he said.
I don't have Chad's thing on, so.
I was looking at it. I think he already went past it. He probably said he doesn't know who we are. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, I've been Sober Carl, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing some boxing training. My goal is to have a fight by this coming December at the latest.
Too long.
It's not too long. I can still do Masters after that.
Ray.
I can still do Masters boxing if I have an amateur
in the
fight.
ass because it's hard to find fucking fights. Also,
I guarantee you I'd find some master that wants somebody in the Masters division that wants to fight me.
you got to do it like me. Fucking 2 weeks. Do it. Be a man.
No, I can't do that. I need
You're a
preparation.
You're not like me. You're a pussy.
I'm also 230 or 30 pounds right now. So
fight heavyweight. You fight another fat guy.
No,
Whatever.
I'll fight heavyweight MMA. Because I know
MMA.
I'd fucking fight another fat fuck like me that can fucking that's willing.
Are you talking about doing a boxing match? That's boring.
I want it my first fight. Well, I'm also gonna do a jiu-jitsu tournament this year. That's my goal.
Oh, you can do a fucking smoker. They're fun to do a smoker today against somebody who's probably like your level.
I'm not. I just started throwing hands, man.
Dude, I've seen some shitty people fight smoke. It's fine.
Sober Carl, be in my corner. Thank you, sir. That'd be awesome if I found I would wear everybody. By the way, on my gimmicks for the boxing match, I would wear everybody's name for free as well. Even though nobody's really gonna see it, I will wear every single person who subscribes to this channel for free. 100 names on my fight short.
Comedy boxing podcast. Damn, yeah, it sounds like he's doing a lot, but really he's not. Like this, none of this is difficult. Like none of this.
I go 3 times a week, man. Or
the
2
boxing
times
may
a
be
week.
the
That's a
hardest.
lot.
Just going to the gym is at least you're going to the gym. That's good.
In toilet bowls, there's a new log of poo, and you swore to God that it wasn't you. It floats in the water, contained in that bowl that you just released from your shitty butthole. Hold on, there's more to it. Where is it? I'm trying to read the whole poem here. You didn't flush it. It didn't. Fucking dude. What the hell? Oh, God. Stop commenting, everybody.
No,
you didn't flush as a practical joke. Others gag, vomit, and choke. You were laughing, or you were caught laughing. Your face, it turned red. Then you looked up, surprised you got punched in the head. The end.
I like it.
That's actually a good poem. I like that
It's
one.
good. I like it.
How short are you,
Dude, we
Ray?
still haven't
I'm
had the beautiful
5'10".
poetry of Ray Hyclack yet. I've been waiting for that.
I know. I haven't written a poem yet. I need to.
A real, non-funny, actually serious poem.
Sober Carl is saying he wants one more MMA fight. Didn't know you fought. That's cool.
Yeah, I knew that.
That would be sick, Ray. Thank you, buddy.
Again, We're gonna try to find a video for mine, and hopefully,
Yes, we're at 100
Next
now.
month.
So
hopefully
that
next month.
Chad streamed for 5 minutes.
No, listen. Listen. He probably read the comments, and he usually comments on all the comments. I don't know what he said though. I didn't catch that, so I don't know.
Well, Bro Plata needs Chad Zumach right now, so we can ask him if he has our credit card numbers. Okay.
Hey, be nice to Chad.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your credit cards, because Chad Zumach's stealing all of them out here.
I'm pro Chad. You get out of here.
I'm pro Chad, but I'm also pro fucking with Chad. Because I've known him for so goddamn long.
You know, a lot of the shit he said about other people ended up being true.
The Chrissy Mayer part's not really.
The Kreischer
Chrissy
shit
Mayer's
did.
funny. Huh?
The Kreischer shit was true.
Yeah, so what?
But people love him. That's the thing. It's like hard to, you know.
I said his toes were disturbing and erotic too. Too soon? Possibly.
Okay. Whose? It's gross.
Chrissy's breasts make me smile.
A lot of breast make us smile, especially the fake ones.
Still don't
Moving
get
on.
that. I still don't get, like,
Dude, we're going to
how
Vegas.
you're not
man.
a
There's gonna be tons of
natural.
them.
Like,
There's gonna be
how you're
tons
not a
of them.
natural guy.
Why? Because I have OCD. I like things to be perfect.
God made them to hang.
Yes,
okay?
2 joints. I believe it is. Oh shoot! I didn't bring the bobblehead back today. Crap, it's over there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want you to have that bobblehead.
It's over there. It's in the safe place.
Good.
I forgot to bring it back.
Good, because you're not allowed to touch it because of the fact that you didn't wait to open it. Okay?
You didn't tell me to wait, so.
Yeah, it should have been implied, son.
No, you should know better. You have to tell me these things.
Ray Tim broke the bobblehead is what 2 joints is saying.
No, not yet. The cast would have if anyone did.
Dude, I'll be so fucking mad if the
That's why I
cats
put it
break
in
that.
a safe place. It's in a safe place. But I forgot to bring it over for the show.
2 joints is saying it's fucked.
It's not fucked. Let me get it. Oh fuck. Sheesh. You got it.
He slaps it like Dana White's wife. Oh goddamn! This episode's probably gonna get demonetized, but I don't care, man.
Here he is. Here's Gary.
Dude, I want to show you Gary. Yes, you're welcome for that $33 gift I gave you.
Oh, that's nice.
It is pretty nice.
I love it. I've been wanting him for a long time. The only thing I don't like is this pinstripe.
Oh yeah.
This one. He's not he's an
929,
anti-Yankees
thank you.
fan. He's an anti-Yankees fan. Thank you very much. He's a Mets fan.
I want to show you this video that I saw online, and then I also kind of it's Silver Carl. It's not broken.
Told you. Not like my Jake Taylor or my Aaron Savali. Those are broken.
Yeah,
The Jake Taylor breaks my heart.
The Jake Taylor one's the one that breaks my heart the most out of all of them.
Because I can't find a replacement for that. That's the hardest. That's the thing. I can't find one.
I want to show you this video from Sunday, and it's a guy trying to be all like lovey-dovey with Mike Tomlin. I don't know if you've seen this video, Tim, but I'll let
is it
Mike.
Salt Day? Is it Salt?
No, it's definitely not. But this is
Did you see
hilarious.
Salt Bay at the World Cup.
Coach Tomlin, let's go for the win, man.
Mike
He's in a mood.
Tomlin.
I get it.
No, it's not even he's in a mood. It's not even that he is in a mood, dude. Like he is being Mike Tomlin to a great
No,
point.
it's fine. It's not there's no problem with that video.
Not at all.
When was this, at halftime? He was just trying to get like a thumbs up or even a no reaction at all.
No, but here's
Or a
the
head
thing.
nod.
Here's the thing. Our boy, who we
It's halftime. He's walking to the locker room. He ain't got time for your fucking shit.
Coach Tomlin, let's go for the win, man.
Love it. There's a lot of people on the internet to go, he's so rude. It's the fans that pay his salary. What does he even think it is? That's in a spot where there's no way a fan fans supposed to be. That's after you walk
Getting
off
worse.
the field, seconds before you're addressing the team. As he's reading through stats, just did a halftime interview. He's trying to figure out what the hell he's going to say. Fans aren't supposed to be in that place. We sent a request for Tomlin to come on the show. Coach Tomlin, with a big grin, responded, "It's Monday of Ravens week. I'm locked in there. Thanks." He didn't tell us, "Man, I'm fucking
Fucking working.
And that's why I fucking love Pat McAfee.
You know who Pat McAfee is? You know what Pat McAfee is? He's a disruptor.
Goddamn right he is.
No, it's this
Right.
ridiculous speech that Ed Norton's ridiculous character gave in Last Onion. But the truth is, he is, because he took something that people were tired of, which is the normal bullshit sports talk. And he wasn't the only one. He's not the only one. Levitard, a lot of other guys. Fucking Barstool. They made a whole fucking network of it, right? But
Yeah.
and he's doing great because people like what he's doing. His show isn't depressing. It's fun.
Sober Carl,
Not
he
sports
is
shows are
selling
depressing.
he's selling child labor.
Yes.
to
Sweatshop shoes.
Sweatshop shoes to white kids with no guilt.
Kitty, 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 peeps.
Fuck, man.
Beaver, buddy. What you doing, Beebs? Beebs. Kitty, kitty.
He's trying to get the cat, everybody.
I think he's sick.
Aw.
He's been weird lately.
I don't know. I just have the one cat at Shauna's house. That's it.
I don't know. I hope he's okay. He's just a little guy. It's a little fella.
Beebs.
He's like a year old. He's a year and a half, I think. Oh, he's going upstairs now. Okay. He's just a little fella. He's probably the runt. He's not just a little guy.
Just a beta.
No, he's the best.
Just an online simp paying for pictures in a Facebook group.
No, he's a little honey badger. That's what he is.
Honey badger.
Man, I haven't opened this bottle in a long time. Hopefully, I don't have to.
Oh my
shit!
God.
Are we gonna have to do fucking tequila Quences in Vegas?
I think
We're gonna be a slot machines being like, we need 8 shots of tequila, please.
pretty much. Yeah, we can get 8 shots of tequila over here. All right, I'll pay $40 for it. Here you go. Just doing it and crying and the Caesar's Casino right there.
Hey,
Right.
Horseshoe is a Caesar's casino.
Well, I'm talking about actual Caesar's Palace.
You can do that too. It's
That's
not
where
that
the
far.
Team Obes
Well,
is from.
Bellagio is like, here's Horseshoe, here's a road, and it's behind Horseshoe.
Mhm.
So right there.
So March 1st to when? We will be there March 1st through March 5th.
Yeah, we'll be back. Our flight's at like 11:30 and on Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna be watching the fights. I'm gonna be waking up hungover and limping into an Uber and going to or a shuttle or whatever and getting to Harry Reid.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be an Uber. I have a good
Whatever
feeling.
works.
I might really come to see you guys. Thank you, Sober Carl.
Oh,
That'd be
man, we'll meet
fucking
you.
awesome, man. We get
We'll
in
meet
on
you.
Wednesday, and that's also the first or
Just
the,
hit us
the,
up
the
on
comedy show as well.
Discord, or whatever. Yeah, Discord's probably easiest, and then we'll find you. We'll be there.
And we'll send out. I don't know if you need reservations or not at the comedy show. You said you had 2 shows. Yeah, I'm trying to. I've tentatively I have 1 booked. I'm going to try and get us booked on a second show. We're gonna do some stand up out in Vegas. I want to do that for us because I think that'd be kind of fun, especially
get
for
him-
Tim.
If Sean Lynch wasn't busier, I'd see if he can get me on something, but I don't want to bother him about it.
I have
I
a
want to get
couple
on Brad,
people.
Brad Garrett's. Let's get on Brad Garrett's comedy club.
They have an open mic on like Monday. Sadly,
Monday.
like yeah, I've looked at their
Low
schedule.
Ray. All right.
No, I'll probably try and get us on something that the LA Comedy Club.
Well, if not,
Where
so
MMA
we're just going to be there for 4 days. You know, we don't have anything else planned other than the shows and the fights. So,
And I kind of want MMA. I kind of
around.
want to get MMA roasted on the show, and that's why I want to get some
Adam?
studio time in. Yeah.
I wonder if
So I'd
Sean
love to
knows
do
him.
studio time, do an hour with him.
I know it's Jason Rogers who's friends with him, but I don't know Jason very well. I did a show with Jason in L.A., but I don't know him real well. I know he's like good friends with him.
I can ask around and see if I can possibly get his information. But I'd love to have MMA Roasted on for like an hour, just do an hour-long stream and have him be the guest and kind of fuck around with another comedian who loves mixed martial arts. Because his roast shit from his special that he did at the LA Comedy Club is really fucking good. And I would love to actually see the full show. But to have MMA
Fight Pass.
Is it on Fight Pass?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out because I have that on my
Throwing
Xbox.
Punches, I think it was on Fight Pass.
All right, yeah, I'll check that out because I would love to get him on the show.
Well, we can probably do it
as a guest and do it live in Vegas as like at somebody's studio. I think that'd be kind of fun to do while we're there. Let's do a show there.
People like this to me to use vacation time. My vacation I'm spending lots of money for.
It's a working vacation for the podcast, okay?
No,
this is also a podcast vacation.
You know, is there a fucking hot tub in Horseshoe? I'm getting a fucking hot tub. I'm fucking chilling out. I don't want any fucking bullshit from you.
I'll never
Ray.
get in a fucking Vegas hot tub. How psychotic are you?
It's probably true.
I'll get
shower
into a
afterwards.
Vegas
It's fine.
pool before I get into a Vegas hot tub.
Yeah, so Ricardo, as soon as tickets go on sale, we're going to buy tickets. Yeah, we're going to 285. That's one of the biggest.
That's the goal right now. We have the flight and the hotel booked, and we need to get the tickets for UFC 285, get the cheapest ones we can possibly get to get in there. I don't want, like, top of the building, but I want, like...
We'll see what they look like.
But we'll definitely be there.
I'll eat ramen twice to get better seats. Like, I'll do that. It's fine.
Yeah, same here. I'll starve myself at work a few times.
Like, I know I spend a lot of money anyway. Like, what's like $100 difference is going to be a lot. What hotel? Horseshoe.
We're going to be at the Horseshoe. And we said it early in the podcast while we were talking about this. If you ever want to find me in Vegas, go to the blackjack tables. I'm right there. Literally, you could put a gun up to my head and fucking cap me. I'm gonna be fucking right where you think I'm at.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Hey, you know what? If I go down in Vegas, it's the perfect way for me. It's the way. We have some stalkers.
Ray's gonna be in the. Ray's gonna be in the dead in the parking lot of what is it called? Circus.
That would be where I got stabbed. That would be where I get stabbed. Honestly, like that is an uncomfortable hotel to like even play in.
Yeah, we don't need to go to that one. We're going to be on the strip. We don't need to go to any of those creepy.
What are you doing March 1st? We are going to be at a show. We're going to actually be at a show around 8:00 Vegas time at Rick's Rollin' Smoke Barbecue. Shout out to my boy Steve McAnally. Love you to death, man. Ever since I met you. I'm happy we remain friends, and I come out to Vegas often.
The time is going to be when we get off the plane to when we can check in, because we're going to be like walking around with our bags like idiots in Vegas, trying to figure out what to do until we can check in.
You'll be walking around like an idiot with bags. I'll have my backpack like a sane person.
A sane person? You mean like a dirty hobo?
No, you roll your fucking jeans up. There's room for a lot of shit.
You can wear 3 pairs of pants.
I'm going to bring like 3 pairs and like maybe 5 pairs of shirts.
No, I'm going to have a carry-on with a fucking...
I'm not paying to check a bag. Fuck off.
I'm not checking a bag. We have to pay to carry a bag on.
Well, I understand that, but no.
I'm just going to have that. I'll have it'll have a roller. It'll be fun. Listen, my clothes are too big for me to be able to fit 4 days worth of clothes in a backpack. I'm too fat. So I'll have a nice little carry on with a little roller and be fine.
It's a man sack with a roller. Or maybe you're gonna fucking do a roller.
Or maybe I'll just use a duffel bag with a strap. But the duffel bag I have is small, and the other one's broken. I have to get a new duffel bag.
There's folding techniques you can learn to fit more shit into.
I know. But
I'll send you those. I live by those, man.
I'm not gonna listen. I don't really need that much. We're only gonna be 40s, so I need 4 outfits. So, or not, and probably I only have one pair of jeans that I wear. So that pair of jeans, maybe a backup just in case, and then some sweatpants that I wear. So I wear and shorts. I'll be wearing fucking shorts. Yeah.
Roberto Hernandez says 285. If I'll go, go a day before. Yeah, I think there's, if I remember correctly, I think
Friday we don't have any plans. So we will be
Friday,
around.
I think, is the LA Comedy Club show I want to get us on.
Okay. Well,
if I make a good enough thing. But, by the way, I need to tell you something that makes me giggle. So I put up 2 comedy reels on Facebook in the last month.
Mm-hmm.
They're both up to almost 7,000 views collectively.
That's cool. But you're not supposed to use jokes that you use, though, Ray.
Why not?
Because if people see them and they go, oh, see Ray, I've seen his reels are cool, and then you do a joke you already did. Don't you notice everybody just puts crowd work and shit on there?
I don't care.
No, you don't care. Ray's like, I don't have 3 jokes, all right? So I'm not gonna.
I do. That's what's keeping my career alive, Tim. All right? So those 3 jokes.
You know what? I don't know if anyone ever told you
bear.
this, but you're allowed to write more jokes. I don't know if you know this. You're allowed to write more.
try. I'm trying to write new shit now. But
that's hard. There's a lot of stuff I've been doing for a long time too. But I do have some new stuff I've been doing too.
Yeah,
that's some new shit. But I also have old shit.
Can't wait to do your February. Or no, you're not doing. You're doing a February show, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I'll be able to do.
Marty's doing that one.
I'm not doing the I'm not doing the March show. I see. Whatever.
There's no March show yet, Ray. I'll put you on the March show. Yeah, you were talking crap about people not booking you, and I'm like, Ray, I don't even book you, so I don't even know what.
Nobody books me.
I'll give you a guest spot on the March show. Probably, depending on who's there. Most likely.
Sober Carl gave a laugh emoji and also 3 jokes. That's great. Yeah, I only have really 3 that I back up myself on, and then the rest is all self.
Dude, the funniest thing, I think I only heard you do it once. Is when that a year or so ago when you had that good set of funny stuff. You had that joke about how what was it, the strength testing scene from Beetlejuice. That was funny.
Oh yeah, where I talk about dating fat girls and if she can send me through the ceiling the strength test the strength from Beetlejuice, she's perfect for me.
That was funny.
Yeah, I have good jokes. I'm definitely.
Your problem is you make people sad.
I do.
You need to stop doing that.
I don't intend to make people sad. I made Bill Squire laugh a couple weeks ago with my. I look like a guy who could be in the in memoriam reel of an episode of Deadliest Catch. Mm-hmm. It's just all of a sudden you get taken over by a crab pot and you hear "Man overboard! Who went over? Ray did, sir. The seas be cruel."
Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again to anyone that's listening. Ray does this thing. Shoe
I'm
horse.
listening.
What? Formerly known as Bally's. Yeah. Listen. It was the cheapest.
Oh, is that where
this
Bally's
week.
used to be? Okay.
Is it? It was the
Okay.
cheap. It was also there used to be a horseshoe in Cleveland, so I'm well aware of it. I've been to a horseshoe before.
Yes.
It's not horseshoe anymore. It's called Jack now. But anyway, no. Ray does this thing. He gets so sad that people don't know if he'll kill himself if you laugh at him, or if he'll kill himself if you don't laugh at him. They don't know.
It's definitely the latter of the two.
I know, but they don't know that. They don't know that, and that's the problem.
I'll kill myself if they don't
have
laugh for
show.
sure.
Well, that's fun. It's
I've been
if
having
I look
good sets
at
lately.
the week before or after, a different hotel will be the cheapest on the strip that week. It won't it'd be the Flamingo or something else. Or the Excalibur, but the week we were going, it happened to be Horseshoe, so we're at Horseshoe.
Excalibur? I wouldn't
right in the
say
middle
the
of everything.
Excalibur if you fucking paid me.
Well, the only
that
cool
one's
thing
not
about the
reviewed
Excalibur
well.
is this the closest to T-Mobile. That's the
yeah.
The only reason I kind of looked at it, but also didn't the Excalibur used to be the shit back in the day?
Yes, it used to be, and it now it's just kind of a relic at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Flamingo is expensive. That one too. Yeah, Tim looked for all kinds of deals and
I
stuff.
looked at all of them. Yeah. Like I said, even some of the old Vegas hotels were even more expensive for us than Horseshoe. Golden Nugget
Which is sad because you wouldn't think that.
Yeah, Golden Nugget was like 114 and a night, and Horseshoe was 84. So
114. Fucking serious?
Like the only thing that was cheaper was like the Strat, but it's all the way the other end. And I'm like, it's not so much cheaper than it was really even worth. It was like $15 cheaper or less.
$15 is even fucking over time, man.
It
Plus, that's where the LA Comedy Club is.
Well, we'll go down there if we have to, but I wanted to be closer.
Oh no, we
to
will.
The middle of shit, and I wanted to go somewhere where we could walk to T-Mobile.
You're in Vegas. Why pay so much for a room? True, but
because that was our options.
Yeah,
it's cheaper than any other place we would go. Up all night? No, I definitely won't. I need to sleep every about 5 hours. I need a nap. So Ray's gonna be gone when I'll probably be sleeping all the time. So that's probably most of my vacation. Will be sleeping. Oh, the Grand? Yeah. Ray, are you on? What's going on? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. What's going on? Oh, we'll get you a mattress in the desert, Carl. Where's Yeah, okay. So you can't hear Ray either? It's not just me. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Nothing. Ray's dead. Well, Ray's been talking shit about his equipment for a long time. So we're just waiting for the day when it just stops working completely. Well, listen, ours isn't probably not very fancy either. It's a fucking Horseshoe, man. You know, well, you know what? I am a person that I will, like, I've stayed in enough really crappy hotels in my life that I'm like, I will splurge for a not crappy hotel. Like, I'm not a 1-star hotel guy, especially because I'm afraid they all have bed bugs. After I had bed bugs that I think I got from a crappy hotel, I've been afraid of crappy hotels. So, yeah, man, try it. We'll be around, most likely. Also, I mean, the other hotels, I mean, we're close to a lot. I mean, the Bellagio's behind us, and I think the Paris is next to us, the Flamingo's next to us on the other side, I think. When I checked on Expedia, it was 84 right now. Carl, at the Horseshoe right now. The only other ones that are cheaper. Did he take me off the stream?
I didn't mean to.
They all left. Everyone's gone.
Oh my god.
No, it's fine. No, that's not bad at all. That's what I thought. You know, I mean, our hotel and room wasn't that bad. It was a little cheaper last week, but then it went up again. I got nervous and it went down a little bit. And I told Ray, I'm like, I don't think it's going to get any better than this. We better just do it now.
Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's like 150 more than it was last week, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
and there were cheaper flight options, but they were like at impossible times, and they would have to go to like Chicago through. It was like really annoying. Like there was one that was like 5 a.m. on Sunday. I'm like, we're not going to be able to do that.
By the way, I wanted to give a shout out, Dominic Restuccio, for the $30 donation. I don't know why that didn't show up.
Oh shit! Yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you.
But thank you, Dominic. Appreciate that very much, sir.
Tom, you the man. Tom, you the man.
I'm actually
clever
kind of
with the
happy that you guys are actually donating to us.
It means a lot.
Yeah,
you know what? It means a lot because listen, even though this is a small show and we don't have a lot going on, we every single one of you, we love you to death. And like I said, I have imposter syndrome for anyone watching because I don't know why anybody watches this bullshit, but I love you for it.
Yes,
love you for it. You're the best. That's D-Rest? Okay, thanks, D-Rest. That's D-Rest.
Thank you, I didn't know that was your name. Sorry to dox you or anything like that, but D-Rest, thank you, buddy.
D-Rest is the best around.
Nothing's gonna ever keep him down.
Around. This program changed my life.
Wow,
really hope
you must have been in a dark place.
he was in a great place, and it took him down in the dumps. He was in a mansion, now he's homeless, thanks to Bro Plata.
Hey, we appreciate it. But yes, thank you guys so much because you're the reason we do this. Like, you savages that we have on a regular basis here. We love the fact that we entertain you. And the fact that you guys come back every week. 2 joints there, Eskimo Brothers. Actually, and we talked about Stephen Bonner last week, but yeah, that's a legit thing.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
How come we weren't able to get him on for that connection?
I didn't want him on for the connection. I wanted him on because he was fucking Stephen fucking Bonner.
I think that's how we should have been able to get him on because of that, though.
No, I guarantee you, he's
that's
probably
already the third person we've tried to have on this show in 2 years that has died.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, another one being the late great John Mongoose Myers, R.I.P., and the other one being fuck this guy, Travis Fulton. Fuck that guy. I didn't know he was a pedophile when I asked him.
I was going to say, when you asked him, that was
it was like 2 weeks after that, though, he got arrested.
Well,
Pulse is from Houston, I believe, what he tells us.
Yes. Where's my...
So he used to live in that big old mansion that Beyonce used to live in, and then he started listening to Bro Plata, and now
he sold Joel Osteen's fucking mansion to him. That's That's what Pulse did.
He now lives in a pew at the Fellowship of the Woodlands,
Mm.
which is a super church, mega church that sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship of the Woodlands.
That would be, and Sober Carl, what you're saying, I live in River Oaks, Texas, which is within the Metroplex of Houston, I believe.
Is that Spring? Spring's like 14 pounds by itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I only know that I was in Mission Bend for about a year and a half of my life.
Hey, what does HUMBLE spell in Texas? What does that spell?
Nothing, because from Texas, nobody's humble.
No. The name of the town is HUMBLE. What does that spell?
It's Humboldt.
What?
It's Humboldt.
No, you're wrong.
What is it?
Humble.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I can see how that's
if you pronounce it humble, you're not from Texas, fam. You don't know about it. It's pronounced humble. I don't know why.
It's like Ohio, or it's like Upper Sandusky is how they pronounce Upper Sandusky, and also like Newark is Nurk down there because they're hillbillies.
I don't know. There's a town by me called Janatenhutton. That's fun.
Janatenhutton?
Yeah, you never been to Janatenhutton, Ohio? Tuscarawas County, baby.
I've never heard of Janatenhutton a day in my life.
Yeah, Janatenhutton.
Remember Umbro.
Umbro.
Oh.
My car is only has 60,000 miles. I'll come pick all you guys up. That'd be great. Just like fucking all 11 people who listen to the show in Carl's car just like
clown carnage. Just clown carnage down fucking Sammy Davis Jr. Boulevard. Yes. That would be awesome. Carl's doing donuts and intersections. I'm down. Let's go.
Love it.
Let's make it a Bro Plata weekend. Just I guarantee you could probably rent out a fucking bar to do like 11 people for a live podcast.
Let's have them all in the room. Fuck it. 11
Yeah,
people in our
that's what
tiny
I'm
hotel
saying.
room.
It's we just yes, the hotel room tape. That would be amazing.
Oh. What are they do? What is he doing this to you guys? I'm sorry. He keeps
I
making
don't
us
know
sit
what the
here.
fuck just happened.
He did it again. He did it
I
again.
don't know what just happened. That was weird.
See, this is
That
what
was
happens when you
fucking
switch
weird.
platforms for no reason.
You know what? Quality. Okay,
Mhm.
we've gotten good feedback on the thing. What the fuck is this stream powered by Nintendo Switch?
A 64,
no, it's
bro.
It's a Power Glove, motherfucker.
Power Glove.
That's how we,
Power Glove of podcast. Yes.
the Power Glove of podcasts.
What I played Mario Kart the other day with my niece on Switch. It's pretty fun.
Deluxe
Mario
8
Kart in a long time.
Was it Deluxe 8?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I actually like 8 Deluxe a lot. I thought that was a really good game when I played it online when I had a Switch. I now, by the way, if you guys want to
Switch,
yeah, I got rid of it for my 360 or my Xbox One, bro.
Oh.
And if anybody wants that has an Xbox One, drop your gamer tag in there, and we'll do I want to do with the fans of Bro Plata.
MLB The Show League. We tried that last year, and no one was interested.
I was thinking more Modern Warfare. We get
we
get a squad together, and we fuck shit up as the Bro Nation. And go into the DMZ and create our own fucking nation.
Also, hey,
of
you
Bro
guys,
Bro
enough
Plata.
of you guys here. What do we want to call we need a name for the fans.
We do.
Do you guys want to be like a mafia? You want to be an army? What do you want to be?
No, I
collective?
like the BBC, the Bro Plata Collect or the Bro Collective. That's
BBC?
the BBC Bro
All right.
Collective. And we instead and if you donate or subscribe on our Twitch or anything like that, instead of belts like the MMA holds, we give you inches. And it's the amount of dollars.
Get out of here. Inches.
You have a 30-inch BBC. That's that's platinum tier. Like 30-inch BBs. See, Sober Carl's liking it. He's throwing up the strength side. He's throwing up some strong arms for fucking the BBC, son. 1 week I should fill in for Thomas. That way y'all can meet the quota. You know what?
We did tell Pulse he could be on, didn't we? I forgot about that.
Yeah. You'll you know what? We'll talk to Pulse here. And maybe we can have him in the next couple weeks be the replacement.
Well, listen. You
don't have to pay anything. We just
only get 10 minutes guaranteed, and after that, we see if we keep you or not. It's up to you.
I feel like Pulse deserves the whole show. He's been loyal.
I'm just trying to give ourselves an out just in case he whips his dick out. That's what I'm saying. We just need an out.
If you whip your dick out, I'm immediately taking you off. Like that's one of the rules of producer contracts. No whipping dicks. And like you gotta keep this shit fucking professional as shit. Looks
yes,
like
you're right. That's why we did this now before they booked Jones Ngannou. So, or whatever. That's the rumor, you know. I haven't
looks
heard
like
yet.
Roberto Hernandez.
The only thing, the last fight they put on was Brunson and Duplessis.
Yes. Roberto Hernandez looks like 285 will have a huge event hotel room, is super expensive. Yeah, that's why we booked it fucking months in advance and got something that we can afford, man.
Right.
Like I'm all for like getting okay seats. Like 275 a person is probably my limit.
It's probably what it's going to be to get in the building.
Yeah.
Just pay-per-view's fucking 80 now. So how much,
Oh my god, that pissed me off when I fucking
too.
saw that, dude. I'm like, the fuck.
Whatever, we're splitting it from now on because fuck them.
Yeah. I will send you $40 to watch the pay-per-views live
anymore.
Yeah, I'm down to send you $40 a month for that, without a doubt. I'm making that commitment right now.
That's fun. But yeah, either way, it should be great. I really hope that it is Johnson and Ngannou. That'd be great. Jones and Ngannou.
Dude, to see 2 heavyweight fights in my life.
That fucking thing. That's the biggest fight in the history of the heavyweight division.
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Stipe versus Jones.
Yeah.
Stipe versus Jones is bigger.
You think it is because you're a Stipe homer, and so am I, but that's not true. Ngannou Jones will be the biggest. Ngannou Jones will be the biggest.
Yeah, but I think Jones will own Ngannou in that way easier than you think.
Well, he hasn't fought in forever, man. I mean,
it doesn't mean he's not training.
It doesn't mean he's not
training.
I say absolutely he crushed him, but now I don't know, man.
It doesn't mean he hasn't stopped
you
training.
You forgot about the jiu-jitsu black belt of fucking Ngannou, fucking smothering Cyril Gahn.
It doesn't matter. Jones has the way faster fucking
fought. Was it since Obama was president, bro? I don't know if that's true, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I was about to say he fought during the Trump era.
Yeah, he did.
I believe he fought during the Trump era.
A long time though.
I was about to say that's a blur anyway. So,
look at Expedia. They'll tell you all the prices of all the places.
Maybe John Jones.
The internet will tell you all the places. I don't.
Should go on wife swap and slap each other's wives. Maybe it'll work.
Also, it might be cheaper. Other places might be cheaper for one king than 2 queens. Also, Horseshoe is one of the places that have one of the places that have 2 queens instead of 2 doubles, which I was kind of happy about that.
That's when I saw it, but you know me, I'm gonna have to check those things for like 30 minutes.
You know what? My mother asked me the same thing. She's like, "I hope you check them for bed bugs." I'm like, "It's funny you say that."
Because Ray's a pest guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl, you just look that shit up on Google, or I like Expedia is pretty good.
Yeah.
Expedia is pretty good. That's where I got our shit, Expedia. For whatever reason, I was going to save us $50 total by booking them together, but it wouldn't let me book the Frontier flight. It did an hour before I booked it. When I talked to you before,
yeah,
I was about to book it. Then I X'd out, and then it wouldn't let me do it. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I was pissed. I just did them separate. I didn't want to wait. I was pissed. I was afraid it was going to go up again. And you know what I'm not going to do? But I say that. But I probably will. I'm not going to look at flights already now that they're booked and see how much cheaper they would have been.
No, I think it's going to get more expensive going into it.
Probably. I could have got, for $60, I could have put the price protection on there. And I'm like, it's not going to go down more than $60.
I will say this. If we are offered a suite for like an extra $30, I'm going to throw that $30 down.
Is that a thing that happens? It won't happen on fight week.
It did happen when I went my first time to Vegas. At the Golden Nugget, me and the girl that I was with at the time got offered a suite for like, I think it was like $50 more. And I kind of looked at her and I bitched out. I was so pissed that I didn't get the suite. But we had the only negative about the whole thing at the time was like I was already kind of done with Trump the name, and
I wouldn't have cared. I'd stay at the Trump. I don't give a fuck.
We had a view where we were like, I think like 13 floors up.
Oh, you had a view of the Trump sign?
The Trump sign and the Trump Hotel in Vegas. Which, by the way, if you're an eastbound flight out of Vegas in Harry Reid, you have a look at the Trump Casino from the airway. It's kind of funny. But no, this trip to Vegas for UFC 285 is going to be dope. It's our first show trip, and
yeah, we went to Columbus. So that wasn't much of a big deal.
That was like a field trip. This is a legitimate like. I wish we were an LLC so we could write this off on our taxes. That would be amazing.
Yeah, this could be the first of many or the last ever, depending on how annoying Ray is. So we'll see.
See, in Vegas, like when I'm in Vegas,
I can always avoid you. It's not difficult, so that's not difficult.
My friend just got back from Hawaii. My friend just got back from Hawaii with a friend, and the airline said they would pay $1,000 and an extra stay at their hotel in Hawaii to give up their seats.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I would take that. Fuck yeah. But yeah, to me, this is gonna be the culmination of my combat sports fandom. Yes, sober call. Vegas is fucking fun, son. Probably my favorite vacation spot in the world, and I've not vacationed
Have you been to the
that
whole
much.
world?
But I can.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at our days right
drink.
now, and Flamingo 100, 101, Golden Nugget 100. You know, I mean, let's say those are all more than Sahara, same. Lynx 96. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Hollywood
Lynx is
128. Harrah's 88.
Wait, Planet Hollywood? I thought they tore that hotel down.
That's there still. That's the one my mother stayed at when she went. Planet Hollywood 120. Yeah, and then 86 Horseshoe, and then Paris 157. They're next to each other. Circus was 60, but still.
I would never stay at Circus. I'm sorry.
Excalibur's 150. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, like anywhere but Circus, I'm fine. Because that place skeeved me out in the, like.
All right, the Strata's 60, but that's on the whole other end of the. Yeah.
Monte Carlo.
I mean, we'll save money in fucking
Park
Ubers.
MGM.
Yeah, so, Monte Carlo. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like as I said, I've never been there. The only thing I know is that there used to be a Horseshoe Casino in Cleveland, and now it's called Jack. But it used to be Horseshoe.
I wonder if like my card is still activated through Horseshoe.
Do you have a Horseshoe card?
Probably. I did for the longest time.
If
yeah,
you still have it. It probably is.
I don't, but I could look it up. They could probably look my name
They'll
up.
just give you a new one. But I bet you if you had points on it, they'd carry over.
Probably, I would hope.
I guarantee they would.
Which isn't much.
No, but they give it to you. That's why they give it to you, because it's probably not much.
When I did the last time I was ever at one of the last times I was ever at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, there's a few options there under 100. Carl, especially one is. Also, I looked for staying the days we stayed, so you want to look up for which day, and it will be different. I've learned that, man. Like, there's a different. If we would have stayed one less day, the prices were different. And we would have stayed one more day, the prices are different. It's fucking weird. Per night, it's weird how they change. But I don't know. Like I said, like that week compared to like the next week, the week before, Horseshoe wasn't the cheapest that week. It just happened to be this week. So
I'm there.
Yes.
I will be checking
We'll
beds.
be there. I don't know what time we can check in though, because we're gonna get there like 9:30. So we might have to hang around.
We'll go grab some breakfast somewhere.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Unless people won't let me or let us carry our bags in places, but I'm sure they will. If they don't, they'll have
No, they will.
Put them.
They will for sure. Especially since I'll just have a backpack and you'll have like a fucking.
Oh, you know what you should watch? We should watch a documentary about that shooting. The Jason Aldean concert. Let's watch that.
I'm perfectly fine on that.
I already started watching it, but that was before we decided to go to Vegas.
I have my conspiracy theories about that guy.
Of course you do.
I do.
Do you think it was George Strait? This isn't real country music.
Excuse me? Excuse me. You want to invoke the name of the greatest country artist to ever exist, son? Don't you use his name in vain?
George Strait is pretty sweet.
He is the best.
Dude, what is that show I saw? I think it's like Stapleton and George Strait and somebody. That's like a fucking amazing show. Oh man, I forget.
There's a show with George Strait on it. Find it out.
He's touring.
I know he is. He's going to
be in
play
Vegas.
Ohio.
Well, not Vegas.
He's playing
Columbus.
Ohio Stadium.
Yeah, that show. Like, who's on that with him?
I don't know, but I want to go to that show.
I'd go to that show. Well, we're already spending all my money on Vegas.
Sober Carl, you and me both, bro. I need a vacation. I've been watching these vlogs from Japanese women. Pretty cool. Those are called e-girls, sir. Japanese live simple lives. They do.
Meet George. Is that like? What does that mean? You have to pay to meet George.
I'd pay $1,000 up front for a George Strait meet and greet where I can just like hug him for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's George Strait, Chris Stapleton, Little Big Town, and Warren Zeters. That's it's in Columbus.
Yeah, at Ohio Stadium.
$80.
When?
$80.
What day? What May? What?
27th. It's a Saturday.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! No!
It's not a comfortable place to see a show, though. What?
I would go to work that day and fall asleep in my car in Columbus to fucking see that show. George Strait at fucking Ohio Stadium? Oh my god.
Dude, Stapleton. Dude, I've seen Stapleton play cold live. I'd probably jizz my pants.
It is all about
me
the
too.
GS.
George Strait, but my favorite, one of my favorite of all time that are still playing is George Strait. My favorite country artist that's new artist is Chris Stapleton. Now, so there's those two together. Chris Stapleton's not the only one I like, but George Strait, old school country is the shit. But Little Big Town, I don't care for. We're in Zeters, I do like. Ride the lightning,
Ryan
the thunder,
kills.
You the boners goes real.
Sorry, you can't see the full thing. Let me.
No, he says when he drives by his house when he visited his sister. His sister live in Nashville, I'm assuming.
Probably, or no. George Strait lives in Texas.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
And God bless Texas.
Yeah, with his own hands, brought down angels from the promised land. What was the movie he played in? That was Pure Country. Actually, Pure Country. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home.
Listen, a month after that, I'm going to see Shania, so I don't know if I can afford to go see George Strait.
Fuck no! I would give up all rights to Shania Twain. For
Check yes or no. Oh man.
Don't make me cry on that one.
Write this down. Sorry, I'm just looking at all this list of songs.
Old Mexico.
All my exes
live in Texas. His cover of That's Why I Hang My Hat in Tennessee. Pure Country. He has to play some songs from Pure Country. Sing a song about the heartland.
Yeah, even that song came out a couple years ago. Every Little Honky Tonk Bar. That's a good song too.
Let Herself
and
Go.
Here for a Good Time. Here for a Good Time.
Let Herself Go has to be on there. She let herself go to Pismo Beach or wherever the fuck the bitch
I'm sure
went.
it is. I don't know. I'm just trying to remember. Across My Heart.
Oh yeah,
but
that's from Pure
Country. I've seen a
Country.
country artist. There's so many damn ballads. I'm like, I think I fall asleep.
Fucking great movie, Sober Carl. Pure Country.
Oh.
Whose bed have your boots been under? Shania Twain. Amazing.
Yeah,
you can never say anything
excited.
bad about
I'm
Shania Twain,
so
by the way,
excited
because she's Canadian, sir.
It's gonna be a fun time to see Shania. All the gays will be out. It's gonna be fun.
They will be. You have to take video of the gays.
Dude, I'm going with one. In our group.
Snooki let herself go. Yeah, I mean, she
So did I.
kids.
2 joints, so did I. But yeah, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, Shania. And you know what? I see some video of Shania lately. I think she's on pills, so that's fine as long as she's happy. And she dyed her hair pink. She's in a mood, but as long as she's lead singer from Dixie Chicks. What about her?
Whoop, Shania. Bullshit.
What?
Lies, Michael.
That is the most
Lies.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything ever. And I know Ray Hyclack.
No, I was about to say, hold on. I'm looking for this. How dare you say that on this show? I wish there was a boo, but there's no boo.
Boo. There it
It
is.
kind of fucking sucks that there's no boo button on this fucking. Like, Melon, get on that. We need sound effects.
What's your favorite Shania Twain song? I'll tell you mine. It's a lot. I like a lot of them, but "In It for Love" is probably one of my favorites, and I can't wait to see that one live because they'll have like big drums and shit, and they go 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 go. You're not in it for love. I'm out of here.
Great song, but I don't know about you, but
I like that riff. You know, it's like a nice little bluesy riff.
There are a few songs in this world that get my blood going. And I mean that as
No, Carl, the answer is, of course she's not, but she's pretty hot for 57. She looks good for 57. Of course she's not hot as she used to be. It's time. It happens. But she looks good for 57.
But I'm going to say this. To be honest with you, there are a few songs in this world. Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free. That opening. The
great riff.
Gets my heart pumping.
That's one of the best opening riffs in the history of music.
The opening to Flogging Molly's What's Left of the Flag, where it's just that his eyes, they closed. And you know you're about to be in for some good shit.
You lost me, but keep going.
The opening guitar lick to Any Man of Mine. That just like that gets my soul a moving. You want to talk about something that makes me happy? It's hearing that opening guitar lick is like, I'm about to hear one of the greatest songs ever written. Like, fuck Beethoven, fuck Mannheim Steamroller, fuck the band that did Blinded by the Light. Shania Twain, Manfred Man.
Manfred Man.
Shania Twain's Any Man of Mine. When you hear that guitar lick, so sexy. It's it warms the cockles of my heart to hear. Like, I get that cold feeling you get. You know what I'm saying? That, like, not panicked and manic, but
plus you haven't seen her live, right? I mean, imagine when that comes in when live, all of a sudden, like, what's she gonna play next? What's she gonna play next? All of a sudden, you just hear, yeah. I mean, anytime. I mean, you sing Flogging Molly, so whatever that intro is you like, it probably happens when you hear that song.
It's changed over. Well, Flogging Molly's changed over almost 15 years I've been seeing them. The first song they ever opened with was, I think, No More Patty's Lament off their Float
I'm trying to make
album.
a point here about intros.
I get it. Now it's Drunken Lullabies, pretty much, which is like one of their biggest hits.
Point about it is she doesn't have an OnlyFans. Get out of here.
I wish.
Just like her writing songs or something. I'd be more interested in that, to be honest with you.
I would fund that album.
But the OnlyFans tapes.
The OnlyFans, Shania Twain, the OnlyFans tapes. I would not only be executive producer with the amount of money I throw,
featuring Bad Baby. Anyway,
Cardi B.
But anyway, I was just saying that anytime that you see a band you love, and when they have a song with a very recognizable intro, and you're waiting like, when are they gonna play it? When are they gonna play it? And you hear that intro, you're like, yeah. That's great. But that happens to me a lot with, well, number one, I know like every Bowling for Soup song, but their most recognizable intro riff is Girl the Bad Guys Want. Anyway.
Yeah, anytime I hear the banjo from What's Left of the Flag, where it's like dun 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 dun, as soon as I hear it, it immediately just like, my heart goes through my fucking throat and my mouth and just goes, fucking love you, fucking great. This is the greatest day ever. Like,
that was the coolest thing about when I was in high school and I saw Journey, because that was like that every time. Guy? Like Separate Ways, like it was like,
oh my god, man! Like, there is nothing
they're
better.
in between. That's when they had the lead singer that blew his voice out. Anyway, we got Garth Brooks
okay.
questions here.
The
Garth Brooks is a legend. He's weird as hell. That whole shit with him and Tom Segura's podcast is hilarious. But they're right. He's just a cringy man. But he's been so super insanely famous for so long. What do you expect, really?
Dude?
But his music's fantastic.
Standing outside the fire. I'm not gonna lie.
The
fire. One of my funny thing is, and I listened to this one YouTube channel for years, and you can go check him out. I think it still has the Garth Brooks Standing Outside the Fire.
It's a good question. 2 joints. You know what? If it could be, I would. It would be insured by Murphy and Company Insurance, but I don't think he does trip insurance.
Yeah, I don't think he does travel insurance. That shirt doesn't scream travel insurance.
It doesn't. No.
But what was funny is there's a YouTube channel out there that's a Christian church. I forget what the name
That'd be great, Carl. Let's do it.
Of the Christian church is, but they have a like audio lyric version of Standing Outside the Fire on their channel.
Okay.
And you can tell that they're like, just stand outside the fire, kids. Don't be good Christians.
Yeah.
But like you read the song, and especially comics, like that song applies to a lot of comics where it's like we're just fucking like psychotics, but you think we're fucking the shit and we're just pieces of garbage. Which is what that song...
I don't know if anyone thinks we're the shit, right? But you know what you're talking about.
You know what? The people that watch us think we are, and that's
they
what's
think
nice.
Something. I don't know what they think. They think something.
We've got a couple fuckers trying, like, saying that they're probably going to be in Vegas for it. So, I'm perfectly cool with it.
Outside the fire.
Life is not tried. It is truly survived. It's such a good song. Like, if I'm in a bar and depressed, that's a song I play to like drink to.
Listen, at least you don't play Friends in Low Places. I throw shit at you if you play Friends in Low Places.
Oh, I hate when people play Friends in Low Places at a bar. Like, why? What divorce are you going through?
The only time in my life I ever want to hear that song again is if Garth's performing it. I don't want to hear it ever again any other way.
Agreed. You know what?
I could not hear that ever again. It'd be fine. Unless Garth's singing that, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I would have to be at a Garth show with a sign that says, "This is my first Garth Brooks show. Can I get a guitar?" And
where are the bodies? No. Yeah, where are the bodies going?
Where are the bodies going? Oh man,
you see, Tom Segura now has a feud with a weatherman from Erie.
Doesn't surprise me.
It's pretty funny. See, on one of his shows, Rogan was on a show and he talked about how Erie is like the worst city he's ever been to. So he used to do juniors.
Have you been to Detroit?
He used to do juniors, and he's like, "That's a sad. Everyone there is a loser and sad and awful. It's the worst city." And then somebody on the news there said something, and then like a weatherman made a bad joke, and now they're feuding with the weatherman. And the weatherman doubled down. He called everybody who watches his show like basement dwellers, so that just made it worse. You know, he made all the mistakes he could have made.
Excuse me, bitch.
And now he's getting attacked by all the Yours Mom's House fans. Listen, I want that kind
of... Way, Gene.
You guys want to go after anybody? Go for it. Who are we going after, fans? The BBC. What are we going after?
Yeah, where the BBC gonna stick themselves in? Like, where is it gonna happen? And how are you gonna dominate the competition? Is the BBC? Everybody watching right now is Bro Community.
Yes.
But yeah, again, I think
Chad Zumach. All right.
I honestly think though, if we had Patreons, it would be inches. The Bro Community, and like
BBC.
The biggest would be like 30 inches. If you spend like 500,
there's no limit.
Yeah, no limit to the 30-inch club.
1,246 inches.
But and also
2 joints. Listen, a lot of it is, but not all of it. A lot of the new shit is, but not all of it. I'd say most of the new shit is.
I was about to say 90s country. 90s country is the greatest, in my opinion. Like,
I'm a big 90s country fan for sure.
And the Thunder Rolls. Yes, that you want to fucking talk about a song that pumps you up if you're having a bad day. Thunder Rolls. And even the who did what metal band did a cover of that?
Oh shit, what's the name of that band?
It's not Every Time I Die or
All That Remains?
maybe.
I think it was All That Remains.
Mm,
I'm gonna go with All That. Final answer. All That Remains.
Thunder Rolls cover. All That Remains. You are correct, sir. You are
That
correct.
is the correct answer. Yeah.
Strip club. Everybody wear Roberto
BVC
Hernandez. Strip club. Everybody wears BVC shirts.
I like it.
I would get them made. If we get legitimately everybody in this chat in Vegas for UFC 285,
we're just gonna be sitting outside of a strip club with a bunch of shirts. Like, nobody came.
yeah, I feel like that
With
kind of
t-shirts
would happen.
I know. That's why I'm like,
It's like I spent $50. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm just handing them as people roll through the door. BBC shirt. All right.
It says bro community, but in small print at the bottom.
Yeah. No, it's underneath the BBC.
Right. BBC and then bro community.
And it's all like rivet steel kind of font. It just says BBC.
Or bazooka, like Phantom Fireworks.
The Thunder Rolls, John Morgan's gut.
Sure. I think
Oh my God.
it's time for Tom and Ray. They don't. You know, we never talked about like shit like the best fights of the year. We never did that. Maybe we'll try next week. I mean, we have another week before fights, so let's try to do better, and we'll do that because we have a lot of shit talk. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of good fights last year.
We've had a good episode so far. So
We need to have an episode name of the year is very important. Although I think Maka Flocka Flame is probably going to be the winner. I don't think
it is.
I think it beat Maka Flocka Flame. Although I did like Flaming Hot Cheeto. I like that one too.
Flamin' Hot Cheeto was one of my best thumbnails that I made, but it was so basic, but at the same time, it was
I'll tell you
so
what.
good.
Well, yeah, name and thumbnail are different. I don't think there was a better thumbnail for sure than Maka Flocka Flame.
Yes. Do you know how long it took me to get the perfect cutout where it was just the hair of Waka Flocka Flame, and so I could fit Makachev's face in there? It was fucking hard, dude. I deserve some kind of award for my fucking thumbnails. Some places got to give me a fucking award.
Carl, you just roll solo, bro. We'll be there.
Yeah, dude, we'll fucking hang out with you, drink beer, fucking take photos, all that shit. And we'll be the one taking photos with you because we can't believe you fucking came.
Anyway, listen, we haven't met a fan we haven't met yet, and we don't know yet, right? So the first one will be like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. If all of a sudden somebody goes BBC to us in the streets of Vegas, we'll immediately grab you for a photo and say, just fucking photo, take a photo, bro.
I'd rather you all Plata at us than BBC, because I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, we love our episode 187 has been great.
See, that's why we love Tuesday ones, because he's been here the whole time. You can tell because he's throwing.
Yes, he's
shit from the
throwing
beginning of the
dyslexia
episode.
jokes at me.
Make it sound like a family reunion. Yes, of people we never met. I love it.
Dude, yeah, if we got a bunch of you down for fucking thing, thank you, by the way, Sober Carl. Is Thomas selling shoes? Asked Michael. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's selling child labor as we speak.
Yes. Tom and Ray, they don't know who Tim is gonna pick this week in Seiko or Blue Ho. I guess they'll have to wait and see. Who is Tim's hero of the week? It's the first one of the year.
2023's first hero of the week.
Yes. Overall number, I don't know, 90 something. Overall number 97. This will be. First of all, like, Tulane beat USC yesterday. That was pretty fun. That was a great game. They came down and they ended up beating two. And so this dude, Tajay Spears for Tulane, had 4 touchdowns. Yeah, he was good. And a couple years ago, I went to see Ohio State and play Tulane. Tulane beat the fuck out of them. So the fact that Tulane got to a point where they were able to get to this bowl game and beat USC, like in 2 years when they expand the playoffs, like Tulane would have been in the playoff this year and Showa would have USC. So my point is those teams that the automatic bid they're going to give to the non-power conference teams, they're going to win games. Maybe not the first year, but they're going to win games. I mean, they've beat teams in these bowl games. That year, UCF, I think, may have been the best team in the country that one year. And Tulane beat USC this year. I mean, it's going to happen. That's why it's finally nice that those teams are actually going to have a legitimate shot of winning a national championship. It's going to be tough, but they're actually going to get a shot for the first time ever in major college football. But hero of the week this week, it happened yesterday. But we go Tuesday to Tuesday here in Hero of the Week. Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game at Polk High School. Yes, it's true. Everyone remembers that. That's high school football lore. Everyone remembers that. Utah lost to Penn State. That is true. They did. Penn State won. But no. And there's the Rose Bowl. No. There's a man who plays professional basketball for the franchise in Cleveland called the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
And in yesterday's win in overtime against the Chicago Bulls, this man, Donovan Mitchell, scored 71 points.
I saw that. That is insane. I think it was the most in Cavaliers franchise history.
Yes, and it's tied
and
for like 4th or 5th
amount.
There's like 3 people. Let me check this again. The list.
I think it was the 6th. The 6th highest point total in a single game by a player in NBA history.
Yeah, I have the list.
Biggest in franchise history at least.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's tied for 5th. And
5th, okay.
He joins Elgin Baylor on November 15th, 1960, and the Admiral, David Robertson, on April 24th, 1994, scoring 71 points. He's the third guy who's supposed to 71. After that, Wilt Chamberlain has scored 72, 73, 78, and 100. David Thompson in 1978 scored 73 as well, and then Kobe Bryant scored 81 in 2006.
What a fucking game that was!
Yeah, it was crazy. But Donovan,
I watched that whole game. Kobe was on the entire time. Like that was
my favorite part about that is he took 6. How many shots did he take? No, I take it back. No, he took 46 shots. That's not really that many, actually.
And I'm gonna say this: anytime a Wilt
Chamberlain scored 100 points, he took 63 shots.
Yeah,
went 36 for 63.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Have you ever heard? You've seen the movie Undercover Brother, right?
Yeah,
where it's. Are you meaning to tell me that the NBA instituted the 3-point line to give white boys a chance?
Yes.
Fucking. That's one of my favorite lines in a
comedy. Not a whole lot of whiteys on this list.
No, maybe fucking what's his name? Who's the?
Oh, you know what? Here we go. The most points, just because you wondered, here's a racist trivia question. Most points scored by a white man in an NBA game. Who do you think it was?
Jerry West.
No, good guess, though. Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh, okay.
1977, scored 68 points, which makes sense because Pete Maravich is one of the best scoring point guards of all time.
Yes, Carl, that 100 points, and that was back when it was only 1 and 2 points.
Right, and also...
For real, FR on that. Like Wilt Chamberlain played.
There's not very good video of it though. We don't have any But no one's disputing it, but there's no good video of it, which is unfortunate. It happened March 2nd, 1962.
because of Will Chamberlain scoring 100 points.
I believe that was in Hershey, Pennsylvania, too. It was.
I don't not believe that.
It was. Yeah. But yeah, that was 100, and the next was Kobe Bryant. Then Will Chamberlain also had games where he scored 78, 73, and 72. And 70.
He's one of the greatest players of all
and
time,
68.
Will Chamberlain. Like, for real.
Yeah. He scored 67 4 times. Oh, you just look at this list. Oh, it all says Will Chamberlain the whole way down. Oh, Rick Barry scored. How many Rick Barry have? 64. Good for Rick Barry. Anyway, but yeah, our dude Donovan Mitchell had 71, and this is a great. Now this is the Cavs' true dynamic duo. I'm gonna show. I sent this to Thomas. I'm gonna send it to right here. This picture. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh God.
Share. Messenger. Here we go. Sending this to Ray.
Oh,
Please put this. So this is the Cavs' dynamic duo. Is they had this dynamic duo for the Cavs had a giant game last night. Giant game.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
downloading?
Listen, Big Country was a great player. We talked about this before. He was very good.
Go to studio.
I got a question. Who White and play for the Jazz or used to be and holds the record for assist and would never be touched? John Stockton. He also holds the record for steals, I believe.
Hold on, I'm doing what I got to do here.
Oh, are we talking about the best Caucasian basketball player of all time? No, the answer is Larry Bird.
Yes. Fully agree.
Now, John Stockton was very good. And yes, you're right. His records probably will not be touched. And Steve Nash was also very special, but it was Larry Bird. Oh, wait.
Come on.
What's going on here?
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that didn't work the way I thought it would. All right. I'm going to have to fix that.
Right up. Yeah, if we had the other program, he'd be fine.
No, well, it would look kind of weird. Hold on. I'm trying to gotta go to one of my private accounts. Soup's private accounts.
Dirk? Nope. Dirk doesn't count. No, he counts, but he's not. He's
Have
not the
you
best.
seen
He's probably top five.
Did you see
Pistol
the
Pete.
Dirk
We just
Nowitzki...
talked about Pistol Pete Maravich Pulse. We just talked about him because he's scored more points in an NBA game than any other Caucasian. We just talked about that.
He's the whitest goal scorer ever in the history of the league.
And then he died a couple years after he retired. He had a heart condition. Who is the highest assist player? We just said it's John Stockton. He also has the most.
Is it John Stockton?
Yeah,
All
he
right.
also has the most steals, I believe. But you can't
Sorry,
pull up.
I was trying to do things and make this podcast go.
I just said it 3 times, Carl. It's John Stockton. Anyway, Luka
Doncic or
yeah,
Doncic?
No,
I don't even know who that is.
You know what Luka Doncic is? He's one of the best players in the NBA.
Is that the dude for Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't pull my picture up, so you're just ruining the show right now.
No, I can't. Yeah, I'd have to like.
You can't pull pictures up. Are you serious? This is the better program,
good.
huh? This is the better program.
You know what, Tim?
You're
I have
wrong.
to do
Well,
extra
we're
work.
switching back to StreamYard next week. That's fine.
Nope. Send me things in advance. Yep,
really
Tim,
can't do
well done. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands.
Anyway, I know what he's doing. He's doing this. He's doing that's what my father does a lot. Anyway, I'm disappointed you can't pull this up. I'm a little mad. Now I can't send you shit anymore. Like we just give up.
No,
huh?
you can.
No,
You just have to
no
do
more.
a little
We
extra
can't show
work.
videos. We can't show fucking pictures. It's done. We're showing the internet, everybody. Sorry.
Yes, it
We
is.
failed you. Anyway, the picture said that the combination of Donovan Mitchell and Robin Lopez scored 72 points for the Cavs last night against Chicago. That's the dynamic duo, Robin Lopez and Donovan Mitchell, combined 72 points.
Yeah, it's crazy. fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Point wise, in the NBA.
Yes, and the joke is because Robin Lopez scored 1 point. But anyways, anyway. But we ruined it because Ray couldn't pull the thing up, and it was so dumb.
Well, I had to do an extra thing. Okay, it's how shit goes in life. You have to make things. Okay. You want your shit? Here it is.
There you go. See, there it is. Donovan Mitchell and Robin Lopez combined for 72 points and the win over the Chicago Bulls. Great job, guys. That's our dynamic duo right there. Donovan Mitchell and Robin Lopez. 72 combined. Great job, guys. Anyway, the 71 points for Donovan Mitchell that's why he is the very first of this year and this week's Hero of the Week, everybody. Here we go.
Woo!
It's a lot of points, Ray. It's a lot of points. In the NBA, that's crazy. I mean, listen, if he was playing, a team of me, Ray, Thomas, my brother, and I don't know, Pulse, then 71 points wouldn't be too difficult, right? But he's playing in the NBA, fam.
That'd be in the first half. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Are the MMA hosts still taking calls on Monday night with this new broken up form? I have no idea.
I have no idea. The new format's what it is. If it works for them, we may go to it.
Ray, you told me we weren't, no matter what. You said that yesterday.
Follow the trend, though. Follow the trend if it works. I'm fully into following trends. It's YouTube, son. Like,
listen,
the
when Gene Walker was on, he said it the best about us. Because Ray's going to be like the one who wants to sell out, and I'm going to be like, it's about the music, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And he said that. I'm like, that's so funny because that's exactly what it is. And that was like 5 shows in. I'm like, that's exactly what it is.
You know what? I like Two Joints' description of this channel, which is this channel is more of an offensive line for a football team. That's right. We do a lot of the work. We make this shit happen.
Do we?
Yeah. So the quarterback can launch the shit. That's us.
For me, it sounds more like we're a flag football team. Like we have no blockers and we just we don't do the hard stuff. We just want to do the fun pass, the offensive stuff. We don't want to
running.
We don't want to mess with the hard stuff like getting hit, or blocking. We don't want any of that.
Question for the Bro panel: what happened to safety for Buffalo?
We talked about that.
Had a heart attack. He is in critical condition right now.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
What did I say it was called?
I forget what
I saw. Thinks something happened called commotio cordis.
Commotio cordis, yes.
Which is insanely rare, but it's basically when you get blunt trauma to your chest, but where your heart is at the exact moments of a cycle in your heart's electrical system on a cycle or whatever. I don't know.
Here's my question.
But that's an exact like a millisecond of moment that you get to, it can make you go into cardiac arrest. But it's like it's so rare that you've never seen it happen. You've never seen it happen in football, and people get hit in the chest a million times a game. So that's how rare it is. So
here's my question though.
Almost so rare you couldn't do it if you tried, and no one would try. But
how fast do you think they're going to try and remake the fucking armor? Like the shoulder pads and all that shit where that doesn't happen.
Well, I guess you just have to make the chest pad a little thicker. That's about it. I mean, I don't know. What are you going to do? I mean, you took a helmet, right? It was the helmet, wasn't it, to the chest? I don't know.
Yeah. All right, boys and girls.
Either way, I hope it was all right. It was a bummer when it happened. I had a bet during FanDuel, but they voided the bet. I was wondering what they were going to do. I feel like they were going to be like, you lost.
I mean, I hope they voided that fucking bet. I would come after them if they didn't,
you know what,
dude.
I thought they were going to keep it going until they rescheduled the game. In the 1960s, they would have told him to take a salt tablet and man up. Yeah, probably.
Goddamn right.
They would have carted him off the field because he wasn't breathing, but they would have kept playing for sure. Dude, 2 years ago, I think they would have kept playing.
Yes.
I'm honestly kind of surprised they didn't. When they shouldn't have. I think they did the right thing, but it's still like. Also, the only time anyone has ever seen like players legitimately cry when they see. I mean, listen, even when Ryan Shazier got hurt, I mean, they didn't think he was dead, and he couldn't walk for a while. He can walk now, correct? But it took a while, right? He never played again, but he was paralyzed for a minute, but he can walk again now. But they never thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
No, they didn't have to do CPR in the field. Also, the fact that like they were doing CPR like 10 seconds after he collapsed. Like the fact that they saw, oh shit, he's collapsed, and they, got his helmet off, started doing CPR right a fucking way. That good. I mean, none of the trainers and EMTs that are at the game ever think that's going to happen. But there's a small chance.
As long as they're prepared for it,
they were obviously,
yeah,
obviously,
they were. That's a good.
If they,
thing.
and if he makes it, I mean, listen, he's still alive now, and if they didn't do that, he may not have been. So I don't know. So
yeah. Ooh. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, we are here weekly at 7:05 Eastern Standard Time.
Will he ever play again? Well, it really depends on what happened to him. Last night you feel like no, there's no way. But the thing is, my grandfather is almost at 100% of what he was last year, and he had the best. He went into cardiac arrest, and we got a miracle, and he was saved. His heart stopped. We got him back. And he's doing everything he did beforehand now. So my thing is, if number one, they got to get him back. But if they do, it's possible. It's possible. But they got to get him back first. So I hope so.
Do you guys see if a fighter died in prelims, they would go on the co-and main event and continue on? It depends.
Yes, I think they would.
Yeah, I really do.
Unless it was gruesome and like in the ring, like you knew his head popped off. That'd be one thing. But if like he went to the hospital and we don't know, no, they'd be fighting still. Still.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we appreciate everybody for watching every Tuesday. We'll start also doing if my schedules
Thank you,
go
everybody,
in.
for the donations. You guys the best.
Thank you for the donations, you sexy bitches. I'm gonna figure out how to make that
right now.
How to do something with that. But we appreciate the fact that you guys have donated already in 2023. Makes us hopeful. We love every single one of you. Thank you for being here, you pretty bastards. We are the Bro Plata, the worst / best show on the internet. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. Tim, take us out.
Don't tell me what to do.